that familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
From where you are now to earning your degree, whether you're looking for part-time work or the gateway to a full-time career, you'll get there with UPS. Through the UPS Kentucky Loop program, package handlers will get up to 100% of their tuition paid and housing provided. Great job and great opportunity delivered in one package by UPS. Apply today at upsjobs.com or text LOOP to 33588.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people, because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Neighbor help.
There's a live look here at East Jessamine High School. Brand new football field here at East Jessamine, brand new turf. Gary Ball with Mike Meehan back, and also William Moorfield, the king of stream. Tonight on PrepSpin, we got East Jessamine as they will take on Franklin County in the first ball game, Coach. We're going to play two of them tonight, as Ernie Banks would say. And the next one, we've got, of course, Bourbon County against West Jessamine. But first things first, what do you expect here in this Franklin County offense with this spread offense against this wing T here of East Jessamine?
We have completely contrasting styles of offense tonight. We have one offense that spreads the field. They run a system type of offense where they throw the ball a lot of screens, a lot of draws, etc. And then you have the wing T. Teams like Scott County have made that a really popular offense around here. It's an offense where you have to establish the fullback, belly up the middle, and then Gary Ball. It's going to be tough to follow the ball for you, buddy, because you have to. There's a lot of magic going on as far as them hiding the football.
And the quarterback, Turner McCollin, is the quarterback for East Jessamine. He took over about 6-7 games into the season last year and did a great job in for the East Jessamine Ball Club. Nick Broyles is back as the quarterback for Franklin County. He started last year. Listen to these stats for this young man. He threw for 2,700 yards, 27 touchdowns. That's not the story on this quarterback from Franklin County. He also ran for 1,113 yards and 13 touchdowns, Coach. He accounted personally for almost 40 touchdowns last year.
That's just absolutely incredible. And when you have a quarterback that is dual threat like that, a quarterback that can throw and a quarterback that can also scramble around and run, boy, I tell you what, it's going to be hard to beat them.
We're looking forward to this when Franklin County, they're coached by Eddie James. Of course, Joey Thacker is back as the offensive coordinator for the Flyers, and we know they're going to chuck it around the field because they've got some great weapons. You start, of course, with Fred Ferrier, the second, a 6'3 junior wideout receiver. Ferrier is a really good receiver, almost 1,000 yards last year.
Well, the object always is to get the ball to your athlete. Get the ball to the people you know can do something with it after they catch it. One thing about spread offense, Gary, you don't have to throw deep. You don't have to throw deep at all. Tim Couch threw to Yeast, and those little short passes, man, I tell you what, you can put some yardage up on the field.
And a weapon for East Jessamine, Dylan Moore has become a big weapon out of the backfield. The 5'10", 175-pound senior also carries a 4.1 grade point average, looking to go to Air Force Academy if he doesn't get an offer before then. And I tell you what, this Valdon Miles, the running back, 5'11", 165, I'm looking forward to seeing him. There are some weapons for this East Ball Club.
There are, and the type of offense they want to run is they want to control the game, control the clock, keep Franklin County off the field if they can. It's really important if they can do that. Again, talking about the fullback, Man, I tell you, you have to establish that fullback. If you can establish the fullback, everything else works. So it's going to be a tough job for Dylan tonight. Dylan's going to have to really, really get himself going early. If you can, if the fullback makes up 4 or 5 yards at a clip, man, I tell you what, it's hard to stop that offense too.
Glad to have you back, Coach Meehan. Of course,
man.
So you've had a battle with that foot, but you toughed it out, and you've got a boot cast on. You had surgery on that foot, and but you made it up here. We got a golf cart to bring you up here, but we got you up here in the press box.
Yeah, I thought it was pretty important. They brought me up close to the press box in the golf cart, and you had a walk. How about that?
That's okay. I needed a walk. We'll step out here. We've got, of course, an interview with Visit Jessamine.com Bowl folks and all that as the pregame continues here with Franklin County and East Jessamine here from the Visit Jessamine.com Bowl.
The responsibilities of the Tourism Commission is to sell and promote, market the Nicholasville, Wilmore, and Jessamine County communities. We do that through a variety of different mediums, such as advertising and sales marketing, with print ads, digital, TV commercials, to try to entice visitors from at least 50 miles or further away to hopefully come to our community, stay with us, dine in one of our local restaurants, and see some of our different attractions that we have. We also sell and promote our area through grants and sponsorships, such as the VisitJessamine.com Bow and Soccerama tournaments.
Youth sports tourism is huge. It gives us a venue to bring not only the players in, but the supporting cast, so to speak, of the players, parents, grandparents, family, friends, and they come in. We want them to come in and see a fantastic competitive games, but it allows them also to get to know our community, what we have to offer.
There are several different upcoming annual events that we have in Jessamine. For instance, September 20th in Wilmore, Moortail Storytelling Festival. We'll be celebrating their 3rd annual event. It's a great family-friendly event that's free, open to the public. Bringing Appalachia to the bluegrass is the theme with it. So storytelling is a folk art that is heritage with local folklore and stories, and you get to have that opportunity to listen and take part and have a lot of fun. We also have the Jessamine Fall Festival, which will be in downtown Nicholasville on September 28th. There's the Wilmore Crafts Fair will be coming up in October, as well as, of course, the Christmas to holiday time. We have St. Nick Fest, as well as the Wilmore Old Fashioned Christmas. We do have the annual Wine and Vine Festival, which takes place in June. It's a great event, and it's actually family friendly for everyone with children's activities. There are local musicians that take part with concerts throughout the day, inflatable rides, you name it, it's a good time. We also have our local farmers markets on Saturdays, hosted in both Nicholasville and Wilmore. Wilmore also, once a month during the season, will actually have a night market, which is a lot of fun for arts and crafts, local produce, and the unique local shops opened up for a night hour in Wilmore.
While you're here in Jessamine County, we would encourage you to consider, if you're a student athlete, in visiting Asbury University. Asbury University is a Christian-based school, and they are heavily involved in the Olympics, sending several of their students there to help be directly involved in the broadcasting of the Olympics.
We also have several really nice golf courses right here within the Jessamine area, and one of which, Keene's Trace, actually hosts the PGA's Barbasol Championship in July, which is an annual event. We have this signed under contract until 2023. It brings visitors from all across the nation, as well as international guests, into our community of Nicholasville to play on this prestigious course. We also have Kentucky's oldest business, which is Valley View Ferry, which connects transportation from the Jessamine-Fayette County line over to Madison County and Richmond. And it's a great opportunity to take the ferry. It takes about 2 to 3 cars a trip across and, kind of take time how it used to be along the river. Jessamine also has High Bridge, which was the highest navigable bridge above a water source, which was 275 feet above the Kentucky River. You can actually go to the Wilmore High Bridge Park, where you can go to the overlook and see as passing trains are going by, and you can literally see the river below and realize what an architectural marvel this was during the late 1880s. We've got other vineyards such as First Vineyard, Chrisman Mill, and 1922 House. The Camp Nelson National Monument was a Union supply depot during the Civil War, and it was most notably recognized as the Canada of the South because Kentucky did not secede from the Union, and many refugee slaves were able to enlist in the Union Army to grant their freedom. And that is such a pivotal amount of history right there that we get to share our history within Jessamine, within Kentucky, with the rest of the world now. It gives us an entirely new pillar. We also, of course, no trip to Kentucky is complete without visiting a horse farm. We have tailor-made horse farms, which is one of the world-producing sales throughout. And during the breeding season, January through June, you have the chance to meet Kentucky Derby and Preakness winner California Chrome. The foaling season, when you go out through there and you walk the grounds on these tours, is amazing because you're seeing new offspring from California Chrome, American Pharaoh, and all these champion bloodlines that you recognize and see on TV. But you just may be looking at the next prodigy for the next Derby winner, which is pretty impressive, and that's the quality that you'll see. The easiest way to remember us is simply through Victory, Vineyards, and Venture. The Venture side, we have a lot of hiking trails within Jessamine that you can go to. These are a property that's open to the public and it's free. We have the Jessamine Creek Gorge, which is a beautiful 155-acre nature preserve within Jessamine County. The Kentucky River, Jessamine County offers more shoreline than any other county in Kentucky on the river. And the rock formations of the Kentucky River Palisades is a topography marvel right there. So Jessamine has a little bit for everything, and we like to say we're a place that's tailor-made for fun.
We would like to welcome our visitors from Franklin County and Bourbon County, and we encourage you to go ahead and visit our website, visitjessamine.com, and see what else we have to offer.
At East Jessamine High School here in Nicholasville, Kentucky. Franklin County, East Jessamine making their way off the field from their pregame warm-ups. Kickoff is set for about 10 and a half minutes here. Franklin County, the visiting team in here tonight to take on East Jessamine. Franklin County, they are coached by Eddie James, and East Jessamine by Mike Bowling. Mike has been here for quite a while at East Jessamine, and I talked to him on the phone earlier this week, and he felt like he had a good nucleus back here for East Jessamine, and Franklin County coming in, their team likes to score a lot of points, so this should be a shootout here.
Yeah, and one thing that we didn't mention is I think the wind's going to be a little bit of a factor, at least early in the game. It's been blowing right to left as you watch the screen on PrepSpin. And I watched the punter for East Jessamine, and he was booming the ball. I mean booming it. So I would say that Franklin County, when that wind is at their back, maybe their pass game will pick up a little bit. Jessamine, they don't care. They don't care. They're going to pound that football and surprise throw when they can. So it'll be a good one.
It'll be a good one, and we talked about Franklin County's quarterback, Nick Broyles, and Fred Ferrier II, his primary target, and those two like to really hook up as often as possible and out of that gun. And you look at this Franklin County team, they do have a lot of talent, Coach, but I tell you what, East Jessamine comes in, the cupboard isn't bare. They got a lot of seniors back for this East Jessamine team, and, you know, that experience counts for a lot, doesn't it?
Oh, it makes a huge difference, and they have great confidence. I mean, just listen to the players talk and the coaches. They feel really good about their team this year. Now, again, remember, it's the first game of the season, Gary. There's going to be mistakes. There's going to be penalties. In fact, there's already been an error. Tell them a little bit about the uniforms that Franklin County's wearing.
Franklin County, the uniforms didn't come in that they ordered the original, so they had to have a backup plan, and I think I'm trying to remember who got the uniforms for them, but it was a last-ditch effort, and they've got some kind of different colors here. They looked like Green Bay Packers on the jerseys, the pants, and the helmet, but then you really can't see the other numbers, so we're not sure what's going on with that. I believe the National Guard got these at the last minute. They're camouflage is what they are.
That's what it looks like. They're camouflage numbers. But anyway, you know what? Like we said, things happen in the first game of the season. There's a lot of preparations that you have to have as a coach and as an athletic director, and sometimes things don't work out for you.
Franklin County comes in with a ball club. Of course, Ryan Timmons played at Franklin County. They've had some really good. Logan Woodside played. Joey Thacker there, the offensive coordinator this year. This is the first year he's been the offensive coordinator at Franklin County. The longtime basketball coach. He was OC over at LCA the last several years over there with Ethan Ashley, and now he's over back at Franklin County. That's a little better drive for Coach Thacker.
Right, and Ethan spread the ball and threw it also. He ran that spread offense a lot. And, again, Paul Raines kind of started it over there. He gave up his wing tee to try something different when I was there with him. We developed quite an offense there at Lexington Christian Academy doing it. And Joey, he picked up on that too.
This is the Mingua Beef Jerky High School football game of the week here, and it's starting to clear up. The sun's starting to splash through here on the field at East Jessamine High School. We got the starters for you here on the Mingua Beef Jerky. Let's start with Franklin County. Their offensive line is Andrew Roberts, 6'10", 210 senior at center. Jake Thomas and Isaac Prado will be the guards. Thomas, 6'2", 220, and a senior. Left tackle is Nahavian Davis, 6 foot, 190-pound sophomore. And on the right side, right tackle, you got Tayshawn Davis. I forgot to ask the coach if they related. Maybe they are. He's 6 foot, 210, and a sophomore. They're both sophomores, so probably are related. Yeah. And then in the backfield, you got Nick Broyles, the 6'2", 180 junior quarterback. We already gave you his stats and talked about him. The ex-receivers, Cameron Phelps. Braden Tracy, 6 foot 180 sophomore, is the wide receiver. The Z is Fred Ferrier the second, 6'3" junior. And in the backfield, they got Tariq Lester, 6 foot 195 junior, and Zach Claudio, the 5'10", 170 sophomore. That's Franklin County's starting offensive unit. Let's take a look at the East unit. At center, boy, they got a big line. Listen to these numbers. Caleb Pill, 6'2", 283, and a senior at center. Caleb Fleckenstein, 6 foot 267 and a junior. Xavier Estes at the right guard, 5'10", 238 and a junior. The left tackle, this guy's a load. Jacob Bruner, 6'3", 352 and a senior. And the right tackle, Jaden Campbell, 6'5", 280, and he's a junior. And you got Bocros, Derek, the tight end, they'll never throw to him. And the wideouts, Caleb Smith, 6'6", 175 senior, is a big target out there. You got Jalen Taylor, a senior, another receiver. He had some good stats from last year. In the backfield, Dylan Moore. Boy, he's a good one, Coach. We really like Moore and the things he brings to the table for East Jessamine. He gets the ball in the backfield, very shifty runner, and a 4.13 GPA student. And
he played slot back last year. I believe they moved him to fullback. So, yeah, you're right. He can catch the football and run the football.
And you got Turner McCollin at the quarterback slot. He's 6 foot 175, and I tell you what, a good athlete at quarterback.
Absolutely a good athlete. And again, if you watch the athlete, a quarterback in this offense, he's got to be able to handle the football in a lot of different ways and hide the football and keep it hidden. Now, you mentioned this, and I agree 100%. That big offensive line aids the quarterback and the running back.
Sure does. You can hide behind there and then shift up through there. And we see Dylan Moore will do that a lot. Valdon Miles is probably the best overall athlete on this football team. He's a 5'10", 165 senior. He did account for 8 touchdowns last year. We're going to take a break here on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. It's Franklin County and East Jessamine. We'll kick off here in about 4.5 minutes here from East Jessamine High School. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And a moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
Welcome back here to East Jessamine High School, the home of the Jaguars, as they will battle the Flyers of Franklin County in this first game. We got both of them here tonight. Coming up after this one, it'll be West Jessamine as they will take on Bourbon County. And Coach David Jones, the new coach at Bourbon County, taking over for John Hodge. And, of course, West Jessamine, John Gilliam, the head coach. And what do you expect in that second game tonight?
Well, I don't know. I mean, honestly, first game of the season, brand new coach at Bourbon. It's hard to tell what's going to happen. It'll be really fun to check it out and see what we can figure out, though.
The captains are making their way out at midfield here for the proverbial coin toss here at East Jessamine. And then we'll have the kickoff. And so some of the captains out there, we see Cameron Seeger for East Jessamine. Also, we got big number 78 there, and that's Nathan Davis. And you've got also Dylan Moore, and you got Valdon Miles. Those are the captains for East Jessamine. And, of course, Franklin County, outstanding ball club, coached by Eddie James, a lot of scoring. And we'll check their captains for you, too. Their officials are going over the pregame with them. And let's see what we got there, Coach, for the Flyers. We got some of the captains are number 33. And also we got 20. So let's get the roster out because they're not listed as starters. So there's no 20 coach on the roster. 33 is Aiden Lewis.
Go back to me.
So those are the some of the captains here, and we'll wait and see. And it's going to be Franklin County will receive the football. So the defense for East Jessamine Ball Club, Nathan Davis had a nose tackle, James Fraley, and also Logan Willems had a defensive end. Outside linebackers Andre Johnson and Nick Leonard. The linebackers will be Cameron Seeger. And Coach makes no bones about it, Coach. Coach Bowling says Cameron Seeger's by far our best linebacker.
Well, I'll tell you what, if you look at some of the stats of these guys that played last year, stats are pretty heavy on tackles and tackles behind the line of scrimmage. So it's going to be really interesting to watch them.
And DJ Jones at linebacker, number 29. Keep an eye on him tonight. Looking at the corners, Isaiah Williams. Isaiah Williams, a 5'9", 160-pound senior coach. He had 6 interceptions last year.
That's amazing, I'll tell you what. And they have quite a few seniors, too, and that makes a difference, that experience.
Gage Simmons is a free safety for East Jessamine. Connor Darley is a strong safety. And you got Dylan Carter at the cornerback, a sophomore. So that's a defensive unit. And Franklin County will receive. Usually they send back Ferrier and Hurst. And we're just about set for the kickoff here. And kicking for East Jessamine should be Alverson. He normally does the kicking, Coach.
Now, Franklin County is going to start this football game with their back throwing against the wind. And the wind is pretty steady from right to left on your TV screen. I really believe that the kicking game is going to make a difference. Franklin County is going to have a tough time probably throwing the football in the beginning of this football game. It'll be interesting to see how this kick carries because there's a stiff wind behind the kicker.
Yeah, John Alverson is a junior kicker for East Jessamine. He has it teed up.
Gary, I'm fired up. I am fired up. I just love this stuff.
High school football is here. Hurst is to the near side. And they've got Ferrier to the far side. That's what we said. It should be Hurst and Ferrier back deep to receive. I don't know if Alverson will kick to them, but they're back deep. Got to watch those up man, too. So we're just about set for high school football here on PrepSpin.com as the season begins here at East Jessamine High School. And the Jags are kicking off to Franklin County, who's in their white uniforms with the gold pants, gold helmets. The National Guard got them going here with these uniforms because they didn't get their original uniforms, Coach. Moment of silence for one of the John Reeves, a outstanding individual here at East Jessamine.
We're going to talk a little bit about him at halftime, Gary.
Okay.
With our UFO.
So Alverson has it teed up. Hurst and Ferrier back deep. Kick, and Ferrier's going to watch it sail back into and he's going to touch it back in the end zone, and they'll bring it out to the 20-yard line. That's where Franklin County will go to work, and you'll see, of course, Nick Broyles, the junior quarterback coach. He is a 6'2", 180-pound junior, and he started last year and had those fantastic statistics.
Really good-looking young man. Very good-looking young man. A perfect size for a quarterback in this type of offense.
Has Tariq Lester in the backfield with him, and you got to watch Fred Ferrier. He splits out a lot, and he is watching him. He's the slot to the right side. Quarterback work out of the shotgun for Franklin County. First down at the 20-yard line. Sends a man in motion. Gives to the motion man to the yard of scrimmage, 25, and upended right there on a good play.
Yeah, really nice job of the defensive edge player there. Watch him come up. Well, you kind of got in there late, but number 13 for East Jessamine.
Dylan Carter.
And
the ball carrier, by the way, was Zach Claudio. He got the ball carry, picked up about 3, second down and maybe 4, second down and 6. At the 24, motion by Fred Ferrier the second to give up the gut, and that's going to be Zach Claudio, and he's going to be knocked backwards. Good defense by East.
Yeah, they really go to the football, buddy. Big time go to the football. Excellent job. In that previous play, the defensive end did a great job. He took on the block with his inside shoulder, wouldn't let the play go outside, and then also came in and make the tackle.
Gage Simmons made the hit there, among others. Third down for Franklin County, third and short. They need about 2. Pass over the left side, and it's going to be caught. And to the 35, got the first down, and the catch was made by Zach Claudio.
Really nice job running a little hitch pattern. Bam, just turns around, runs about 5-6 yards on the field, turns around, ball's right there.
Yeah, Claudio made a nice catch out of the backfield. They like to go to him, and, they haven't gone to Fred Ferrier the second not one time in this game so far, but they haven't needed him. First down up to the 35.
Yeah, they're going to get in the groove throwing the football here.
Twins to the near side out of the shotgun, and Broyles sends motion, fakes to him, throws it deep down the right side to Fred Ferrier, comes back and catches it down to the 25-yard line. Fred Ferrier the second makes a circus catch down to the 26-yard line.
Ferrier did a nice job adjusting to the football. Watch him come back to the football between 2 different people to make the catch. Nice job. And that ball stayed up in the air in that breeze a little bit, too. Did you notice that?
It sure did. And Ferrier made a nice catch.
Adjustment. Unbelievable.
Trips out to the left side. Long count by Broyles. Looks over down to the sideline for Franklin County. First down to the 26-yard line of East Jessamine. Nick Broyles out of the shotgun, looking left, and as he goes to throw it over there, it's going to be a little flag. He was trying to go on a screen to Tariq Lester out of the backfield there.
Caught an offsides against the offense. Normally that is a wide out of maybe an outside player, one of the split ends maybe, just moved a little bit too far to the line of scrimmage.
10 minutes, 18 seconds in the first quarter. A little late start tonight, Coach. We had about a 15-minute delay in the start of this game because Franklin County got here late.
Beautiful night, though. Beautiful.
Moves it back to the 31. Broyles fires near side, nearly picked off. Good defense.
Woo!
And a good break on the ball there by the defensive secondary. That was Dylan Carter, the sophomore, made a nice break on that ball. If we can see that again on our UPS Loop replay, that's a great play there by Carter.
That was almost pick 6, buddy. That would have been a long
Here it is, Coach.
roll.
Watch this break on that football as you see Broyles fired out there to the near side, and there's the nearly the break there. So brings up second down to 15 at the 31-yard line. Motion by Fred Ferrier the second. Broyles throws it up, and it is going to be caught down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line on a catch. And that catch was made by Phelps, Cameron Phelps, a big 6'3" receiver. He's a big target, Coach.
It was a nice job. Quarterback faked the flare pattern to the left and then just threw deep. And you notice he put everything into it, and that ball almost didn't get there. That wind is giving him a little bit of problems.
So first and goal at the 5 on that nice pickup of 25. Broyles fires over the near side and touchdown. Touchdown to the near side, and that haul in was made by Tracy. Braden Tracy, the sophomore, with his first touchdown as a Flyer.
Braden did a great job running that little out pattern. It's legal, but a little rub. Two receivers going inside, kind of rubbing off the defense, and then the Royals come to the outside.
So it didn't take that vaunted offense long, did it? As Tracy hauled in the Royals touchdown, make it 6-0, and in with the extra point will be Lewis, Aiden Lewis. He does all the kicking, and the kick is up, and it is through the upright, 7-0. With Franklin County on top, 9:54 to go in the first quarter here on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week on PrepSpin.com.
From where you are now to earning your degree, whether you're looking for part-time work or the gateway to a full-time career, you'll get there with UPS. Through the UPS Kentucky Loop program, package handlers will get up to 100% of their tuition paid and housing provided. Great job and great opportunity delivered in one package by UPS. Apply today at upsjobs.com or text LOOP to 33588.
Aiden Lewis set to kick off. There you see the crowd here at East Jessamine as the Jags fall behind to this highly talented Franklin County team, 7-0. Boy, Nick Broyles was surgeon-like, wasn't he?
He was, and that last pass to Tracy, it left his hand within 2 seconds. Went from Broyles' hand to Tracy's hands. Excellent job.
Isaiah Williams to the far side. To the near side is Taylor. There's a short kick, and fair catch called at the 38-yard line on a good job there by East Jessamine. And that was one of the up men there that took that in, Coach. And number 11 there, that's Connor Darby.
Connor did a really nice job on that. That was a tough play to catch. That ball was flipping in the air against the wind. Nice.
Good job by Darby. So it'll be East Jess football. Boy, they got a pretty good field position. We'll set the defense for you for Franklin after this first down play. Twins out to the near side. And the quarterback fakes it, and McHolland runs to the right. He's going to the midfield stripe, 40. He may go. He's at the 30, looking for a block and knocked down at the 20-yard line.
Nice job.
Turner McHolland right off the bat,
buddy.
takes it all the way down. Where are they going to mark him at? The 21-yard line.
That was a really nice job of hiding the football. Ran the belly keep, and he broke around the corner, and he was gone. Here we go. Watch this. He's going to fake it. Ooh, it wasn't the belly either. It was a power keep. Nice blocking downfield, Gary.
Valdon Miles in the backfield. They give DeMore. He fumbles it, jumps on the ball. Let's look at the Brady Holleran's one of the down linemen. He got in on that play. Tariq Lester, a nose. The Marquez Summerall and Andrew Moppin are the defensive ends. Owen Kellerman, Peyton Ledford, Nahavian Davis, a linebacker. Jordan Madison, Fred Ferrier the second. And here is the give around the right side, and that's going to be knocked out. That's nice Taylor, and he takes it pretty good yardage. That was Jalen Taylor.
Taylor did a really nice job of bouncing that offside. I didn't think he was going to make that corner, but
yeah.
he made that one last bounce and got his shoulder square and turned upfield at the sideline. Nice job.
So with 9 minutes, 18 seconds here in the first, it's marked at the third down. About 4 at the 16. Quarterback, he gives it up the gut and down to the 5, and it's going to be, I believe that's Moore.
I think it's Dylan, yeah.
Yeah, it was Dylan Moore, the ball carrier, and he got the first down. It'll be first and goal, and Moore nearly took that to the house. On the replay there, look at him cut that back inside.
Nice job.
And that was a good tackle there by, I believe that was Ledford, the linebacker, or Phelps. Give around the left side, tripped up, and then finally knocked down. And that's going to be Miles, Valdon Miles, and he got to the 4, so it'll be first and goal from there.
It was a really good job of Fred Ferrier, the second, coming in there and tripping him up, coming in hard from the outside.
Turner McCollin, the quarterback, under center. Moore and Miles behind him. Gives to Dylan Moore, and down near the goal line to about the 1 yard line, and upended. Let's see who got him there for. That was Holleran. This young man, Brady Holleran, had 121 tackles last year, but that's not the story. 48 of those were tackles for loss.
That's incredible. I mean, come on.
3rd and goal. Backside, inside handoff, and does he get in with the second effort? And I think he did. Touchdown, East Jessamine.
He got a little help from one of his buddies there. Nice job. A little push from one of the linemen.
Dylan Moore with the touchdown. Good effort by Moore. Shoved it in there, and it's 7-6.
Way to answer, Gary.
Yeah, I thought we'd have a little bit of a shootout here, and that's what's happened as you see Moore getting down low. It's hard to see in that scrum there, but it was Dylan Moore.
59, man. I'll tell you what, number 59, he cleared it out. 59 for
Estes.
East.
Xavier Estes.
Xavier Estes, 5'10", 238 pound.
John Alverson with 8 minutes, 7 seconds, and both teams have scored first time they've touched the ball. Alverson's kick is up, and it's a beauty. We're tied at 7, 8:07 to go here in the first quarter. We got ourselves a good one here at East Jessamine. A little late start because Franklin County was late getting here, but so they kicked it off about 15 minutes late. But right now we've started 8:07 to go in the first on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week, 7-7, East Jessamine, Franklin County.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people, because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our community.
John Alverson set to kick off. He just tied us up with 8:07 to go, 7-7. East Jessamine and Franklin County. Hurst and back deep is Ferrier. They kick it to Ferrier at the 5. Comes up to the 10. Ferrier to the 15. Ferrier to the 25. He's still dancing up near the 30. Nice return by Fred Ferrier, the second, up to the 30-yard line. That's a 25-yard return there for Franklin County, and we're tied with 7:59 to go in the first quarter, 7-7.
2 scores right away made on twice. One big play from each team. A big run by East and a really nice passing a deep pass by Franklin.
Nick Broyles, the quarterback.
Shifting.
Lester lines up as shifts to the right side, and Broyles out of the shotgun from the 30. Gives it back inside to Lester. 35, still churning. 36, and knocked down right there at the 36-yard line. Let's see who came up there to get him there. That was David Jones, DJ Jones, number 29, the linebacker.
They're going quick, man. I'm telling you what. Watch them. They'll either set up and look at the defense and get a play from the sideline, or they'll run it quickly. Let's see.
Lester to the left side of Broyles.
Yep, checking the sideline.
Yeah, wide outs to both sides, particularly Phelps is out to the left side, wide out. And Broyles now shifting there by Lester. High snap, fake to Lester. Broyles keeps it, and Broyles up to the 40-yard line. He may have the first down. He's tripped up there by East Jessamine.
It's going to be close.
And let's see who got in there for the Jags defense. And I'll tell you who the first guy in there, that was Nick Leonard, the outside linebacker.
It is a first down. East Jessamine is running a cover 4 shell. That means that they have four defensive backs relatively deep. The linebackers are backed off too. That's why they're running the football. They see the gap in there, the gaps between the defensive line and the linebackers.
That's exactly right, Coach.
4 shell again.
Broyles with a long cadence trying to draw East off sides. It's at the 40-yard line, first down and 10. Lester shifts again to his right. They got wide outs to the near sides. Here's the inside handoff. Lester up the gut, 45, 50, and Lester runs over top of a East Jessamine player.
Wow.
And takes it down, and he was hit there initially by Gage Simmons.
Simmons came up and hit him hard.
Right there, Coach, right there.
Boom.
And then he got another 2 or 3 yards after that.
Yeah, that was a heck of a collision.
Broyles back to pass and airs it down to the 35, and first down to Braden Tracy. Tracy caught the touchdown earlier and another catch. We see that Tracy's going to be a primary target of Mr. Nick Broyles this year.
Right, and what they're doing, they're spreading the field and they're just running curls. Like running, all 4 receivers ran curls down the field. All curl, we used to call it.
To the 35-yard line, Broyles airs it out and nearly picked off as it's incomplete. Trying to go down to the 25-yard line.
Yeah, they're hitting the seams. They're trying to hit those seams between the corner and the safety. It's really fun to watch this on a monitor. What you're seeing at home, you can see them run.
Yeah,
the outside receivers run a little hitch. The inside receiver runs a seam.
Zach Claudio was the intended receiver. Claudio was spun around a little bit at the 25-yard line. Second down for Nick Broyles. Motion near side by high snap. Broyles pulls it down, tucks it. He is down to the 25-yard line where he's upended. And coming up there to make the hit for East Jessamine, Gage Simmons.
Another first down. They're just driving the football now. That was almost a drastic mistake, but Broyles really did a good job of picking that one up himself.
Twins to the far for Nick Broyles. Tucks it. He's to the 15, down to the 14-yard line.
Good job of reversing the field here with the offensive lineman. That was a quarterback draw for sure, and I'll tell you how I know that. Because number 57 for Franklin County, Davis, was down the field blocking right away.
At the 15, first down they got trip set out to the left side. Lester in the backfield. And split out is Claudio and also Tracy and Phelps.
Taking away that slot back with a man.
Farrier's to the near side. Now Lester lines up, moves to the left side of Nick Broyles. Fires it over the left side, and he's got his man. And to the 10, 5, and a collision at the 5-yard line. And the catch that is made there by Cameron Phelps to the 5-yard line. Close to first down marker.
Yeah, I think what happened was Isaiah Williams came up to make the tackle, and it just slid off him.
Gage Simmons. Yeah, Simmons, number 8, made the hit there.
I'm telling you what, East Jessamine will hit you, buddy. They will hit you.
First, second down and goal. They say they need less than a yard, Coach. Broyles will go under center. Send Farrier in motion. Give now, walk into the end zone. Touchdown, Lester.
Wow, that was unexpected.
Tariq Lester.
That was too easy. There had to be a mistake on a defensive line or linebackers on that because he walked in the end zone. That was pretty easy.
So Franklin County has scored both times they've touched the football. Now they're going to make it the extra point here by Aiden Lewis. Can make it 14-7, 4:45 to go in the first quarter. Placement down, the kick is up, and it is beauty. Perfect. 14-7 with 4:46 to go in the first quarter. Franklin County on top of East Jessamine. A shootout here at the OK Corral here in East Jessamine. We'll be back after this on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week on PrepSpin.com. Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
At Lexington Diagnostic Center, we love athletes.
We understand that when you are injured, the results of an MRI, CT scan, or X-ray can be the only thing keeping you off the field.
And that's what we're here for.
Same or next day appointments, front door parking, and our on-site radiologists make it easy for you to quickly get the results you and your doctor need. Call and compare prices.
We can save you hundreds of dollars.
And fair catch called and hauled in there by the near guy, and that's going to be for East. and that's going to be Gage Simmons.
That's a nice job. That's tough. I'm telling you, guys, it's tough to call fair catch and catch those kicks. They're flipping around every which way.
He's up near. He got better field position last time they were to 38 this year. This possession, 39.
Yeah, and then he had the big run, remember?
Yep, sure did.
Little power keep on the backside, like a bootleg.
Moore and Miles behind the quarterback, Turner McCollin, and he gives to Valdon Miles, trying to bounce it out right side. He's got the corner and to the 42, 43-yard line, chased out over there by the Franklin defense. It's going to be a pickup of about 3, so 2nd down and 7 for East Jessamine. They scored the first time they had the ball. They went all the way down. Dylan Moore punched it in.
Yeah, nice answer. That was a good job of getting out around the corner. I don't know how he did it. I thought he was going to lose yardage on that play. Nice job.
Fake by the quarterback. He's going to set and throw. He's got his man out of the backfield to the 50. First down, the 45. That's Dylan Moore down to the 43-yard line. Dylan Moore with the catch. We talked about his ability to catch it out of the backfield.
Yeah, now watch Dylan catch his football and run with it, get the yak on a little flood pattern. He's reliving his slot back form from last year.
Nick Broyles, the quarterback and cornerback, came up, made the stop. Give up to Moore. Dylan down to the 38-yard line, pick up about 4, maybe 5 yards.
Hit the little quick fullback. Again, that's the play that you have to establish to get this offense to work. They're really working hard to get Dylan established up in there, running the ball up the middle between the guards.
McCollin under center, fakes, now looks to pass, throws it downfield. He's got his receiver. He overthrew Miles. He was wide open at the 10-yard line.
Didn't judge the wind, did he? He didn't judge the wind. The wind carried that football an extra 10 yards.
You got to take that wind into consideration.
You do. It's really stiff now, right to left.
That stops the clock, and boy, they were smelling a instant touchdown, weren't they? With 3:53 to go in the first quarter, 14-7. Franklin County on top of East Jessamine, but East Jessamine on the march. 3rd down at the 39 of Franklin County.
Maybe William can get Joe to show that flag real quick between the plays maybe the next time. I'd like people to see how that flag is.
Give now to Dylan Moore. And he's got the first down to the 31-yard line. Dylan Moore. And we'll find out here after we see the replay who made the stop there for, looked like Broyles, outside corner, came up and made the hit. And let's see who coming up making that hit. Who was that, Coach?
I couldn't get it. These numbers are really hard to read.
I think it was Ledford, number 34. 34? Ledford, yeah. So here's the give to Moore again, down to the 30, inside the 30-yard line.
That was a good defense right there. Good job. That was a good job of closing it off on the outside there, coming in to make the tackle and kind of stuffing the play. They're trying to run that outside play, maybe hit off tackle.
There's a good look at Turner McCollin, the starting quarterback, and gives it up the gut down to the 22-yard line.
Little power play. I think they're turning out on the defensive end and running inside him. Good job of running the football.
That was Moore again, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Close to the first down marker. Need about a yard and a half. And under center, and he's going to keep it. He's got the first down and more. Good run by Turner McCollin. Takes to the 15. It'll be 1st and 10 for the East Jessamine Jaguars with 2 minutes and 37 seconds to go in this first quarter of action.
Yeah, really nice job of blocking out there. Jacob Bruner, and good sportsmanship too, by the way.
McCollin gives to Miles. And
he couldn't.
So Valdon Miles, he didn't pick up very much on that run. Maybe got the line of scrimmage, but barely. So we have 2 minutes and 9 seconds to go, first quarter, 14-7.
Gary, they're pulling the right guard and trying to lead the play. The running back needs to get his hand on the hip of that right guard and follow him up through the hole.
McCollin fakes now, rose to the right. He's going to step up and throw it, and it's going to be incomplete. Throws it down in the end zone.
He was very close to being past the line of scrimmage on that play. It was a pretty good throw, though, actually.
Intended receiver was Taylor. Taylor's upset with himself. He thought he should have had the catch.
Yeah, number 2, Franklin County.
Yeah, that's Fred Ferrier the second.
Ferrier's in a lot of plays, Gary.
So third down. They need about 10 and a half.
It's a big down.
For the first down. They can get a first down inside the 6. They've got it at the 16.
No, they've got a good field goal kicker. It's unbalanced line right, way unbalanced right.
Handoff goes right side to Valdon Miles, and he gets the line of scrimmage and knocked backwards, so it'll be fourth down. He strung out well there by Franklin County.
They came out real quick, Gary, and they lined up in a true unbalanced line to the right, and then the running back needs to just turn his shoulders and get upfield on that. They had him out of position.
Maupin came up to help out, big number 90.
I would think they would kick a field goal here. Real good kicker, wind at your back.
Quarterback out of the shotgun. Turner McCollin, he's going to roll to the left. McCollin stops, and he cuts it back to the 5, and he's got the first down.
Job.
Down inside the 5-yard line. First down, good job by McCollin. He baited the defender, and then he like he was going to throw the ball, and that allowed him to get that extra yardage, Coach.
Yeah, there was no penetration, so basically he had a nice, easy way of going. Then he turned upfield, made a nice
cut. He's got
a
great block there, too.
Oh, yeah.
From Valdon Miles, number 12.
Miles has been involved in a lot.
Timeout called by the Jaguars. 1:28 here in the first quarter. And they have a 1st and goal inside the 5. And, Coach, this is critical time of this ball game. They want to talk about it.
I know. 1 minute and 23 seconds in the first quarter. And we've seen a lot of scoring going on here.
And
now.
we're about
Wow.
We're about to see another score. Big Caleb Smith is a wideout out there for East. He's 6'6", 175 pounds. He's a big target, Coach.
He's a big target, but I don't think they're going to target him. They're going to run this football.
This is the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. And we want to thank William. We want to thank Wes Pike for helping us with our camera down here in the end zone. I think he helped us with the setup. Wes Pike built the platform for us. Thank you, Wes Pike. Boy, a lot of great people. Yeah, one of them is at Lexington Catholic. We'll be there next Friday for the Bluegrass Bowl. So let's see what East Jessamine does here. 14-7 ball game. They have Dylan Moore in the backfield. Valdon Miles
big
behind the quarterback, and he gives to Miles. Miles around the left side trying to get in. Does he get in?
No.
Down near the 1-yard line, though. Good run by Valdon Miles.
Yeah, Miles broke it outside again and tried to turn up right at the sideline. Watch these big linemen block, though.
That was a good run there by Miles. He gave it a great effort. Yep. Almost took out our cameraman.
Yeah, he's quick, though. He's a young guy. He's quick, cameraman Jack Haynes. He can get out of the way.
Moore usually gets the ball here, but
switch the formation on.
Of course, Franklin County's looking at him as well. And they give to Dylan Moore, getting down inside.
Easy.
Touchdown,
Easy.
Dylan Moore. So he got down inside the 2 and then rolled it in there. Dylan Moore with the touchdown, number 1 in your program. And number 1 in your heart, Dylan Moore. I was talking to his father, Matt Moore, up here in the press box, and boy, he's really improved this year, Coach.
Oh, I'm telling you what, he was talking about his son, really positive things. I'll tell you who made the play. I want to mention Caleb Fleckenstein.
Fleckenstein.
He was amazing on that. He did the exact correct block. He hit his man and turned him to the outside. That's hard to do when you get down on the goal line. Nice job.
And Alverson trying to tie it up, and he's got plenty of leg, and he's got the placement. It's through the uprights. We got, what is that, 1:18 in the first, Coach? And we've got a shootout here like I predicted. Yeah. I predicted we might have a shootout here in the first quarter. It's 14-14. Franklin County and East Jessamine locked up in a tie here. We'll be back 1:18 to go here in the first quarter from the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
This is where it
with Mike Meehan and William Warfield, the king of string back here. Joe Allen and Jack Haynes, our videographers here at East Jessamine in the East Jessamine or the Jessamine County Dot Bowl here at Nicholasville.
Mingua beef jerky.
Game of the week. Here's the kick, short kick this time. And it's bobbled around, and East Jessamine tries to pounce on it.
Oh,
and
they got it.
It's still loose out there.
They got it.
East Jessamine says they've got the ball, and they do. Coming out of there with the ball for East Jessamine is Gage Simmons.
Gage Simmons, number 8, came up with the football. The first lick was good, though. We could see who made that first hit. Oh, my goodness, knocked that ball loose. That's a break right there.
First break comes East Jessamine way. First turnover by Franklin County. And East Jessamine with a minute 14 in the first. They have their first opportunity to take the lead here. Have the football at the 33-yard line. Give to Miles, left side. Valdon trying to follow his blockers and pulled down. And nice play turned in there by Jaden Madison. Madison pulled him down. Here's the replay.
See, this ball's loose, still loose. Ooh, nice job of picking it up. Oh, look at this film. Look at this view. Bam, there's the ball. I got it. Nope, it's loose. Good job.
Turner McCollin slides right, gives back now to Taylor. Hit and drop back at the – boy, that's a big-time play turned in. I believe that's Holleran.
Holleran came in blasting in there and made a tackle behind the line of scrimmage. A loss of what, about 6 or 7?
He's the son of Randy Holleran. Remember him at UK?
Yeah, he also helped me coach when I was at Dunbar for a while. Nice job, nice guy, great kid, good family.
3rd down and 15. So the Franklin defense has really got stout here in these first 2 plays. Let's see what East Jessamine does here. They send Big Smith, Caleb 6'6", to the bottom. Quarterback back to pass. He steps up. He's got some running room. Far side to the 30, down inside the 29-yard line. So he got the loss of yards back and a couple of more. And that's going to be the end of the first quarter. First quarter comes to a close. We're tied at 14. When we come back, it'll be 4th down for East Jessamine at the Franklin County 30-yard line. This is the Mingua Beef Jerky, highschoolfootball.com from the visitjessamine.com Bowl at East Jessamine.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be for generations to come.
I wanted to get back on the basketball court.
I want to get back to the ref I used to be.
I want to get back to gardening.
I want to get back to playing with my band.
Only one team is qualified to get patients back to living their lives. Bluegrass Orthopedics has physician experts to assist in your recovery, whether it's an injury or chronic condition. Bluegrass Orthopedics provides convenient, specialized, and comprehensive care for your unique life.
Welcome back, and we have 4th down for East Jessamine at the Franklin 30-yard line. They've got to get down to the 23 for a first down. Quarterback McCollin rolls to the left, sets and throws, and incomplete. Trying to go to his big target, Caleb Smith, down inside the 20-yard line. That'd bring up incomplete and bring up, of course, turnover of the football on downs to Franklin County.
Yeah, well, you get a break like that on a kickoff, you got to take advantage of it. At least try to get some points, anything you can, field goal or whatever. I think the problem with that, it's tough for a quarterback to roll left and throw when he's right-handed. You need to go ahead and set your feet, get your shoulders squared around and throw that football. Threw it a little bit low and impossible to catch it. Here we go.
Nick Broyles, he has Lester flanked to his left, Ferrier to his right. First down at the 30-yard line. Now movement there by Sears, Brenton Sears. Here's Broyles rolling to the right, and he's going to be dropped behind the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, that was tough. He had two backs leading him, but a big man for East was in there right away. I wish I could see those numbers, Gary.
I think it was 75, Coach.
I think it was 77.
Okay, 77 is Fraley, James Fraley.
Yeah, nice job of coming in there and just penetrating into the backfield, pushing the running back, the quarterback back where he couldn't make that yardage.
2nd and 11 for Broyles. Trip set out to the bottom. Long count, trying to draw Jessamine off sides. East Jessamine, 14-14 score. 11 minutes, 10 seconds to go here in this first half from the VisitJessamine.com Bowl here in Nicholasville. Broyles rolls to the left, comes back right, high throw, incomplete.
Almost intercepted.
And he was trying to go to Ferrier, but Ferrier went up for it to try to grab it as he spun back and tried to throw it the other way, Coach, but it didn't work.
Yeah, it was like a what they call a jailbreak screen maybe.
Yeah.
But what they didn't realize, and I noticed this right away, East, in a very intelligent move, changed their defense. Instead of a shell cover 4, they have a true cover 2, and they were pressing the outside receivers.
Claudio splits to the slot. Wideouts to the top. Quarterback Broyles eludes the tackle, throws it deep downfield, and it is going to be caught, and there's a flag down. It's going to be interference.
Offensive interference, I think. I really believe the offensive receiver pushed off on the defensive player.
I think that's going to be the call. Ferrier might have pushed off.
He did.
The East Jessamine player as we take a look at the replay, Coach.
Yeah, watch him push off right there. Give him a little shove on his hip.
It wasn't much contact, but he did push him.
Yeah, he knew it too. He knew it. Let me push you a little. Let me a little shove on your hip there.
Yeah, Ferrier made a great catch, but he also pushed the defender to get the great catch, and that penalty will move it back.
Hey, Gary, let me jump in here real quick.
You've got the officials, don't you, Coach?
Yeah, I do. Officials, referees Eddie Dean, the umpires Jordan Blair, head linesman Chris Veer, line judge Kenny Atkins, and the back judge is Patrick Cowan.
And that was a good call right there on that interference.
Yeah, it was. Back judge did a real nice job. When I was talking about they changing defenses, they're playing a cover 2 press, which means that the outside receivers, the defensive back is on them, right in their face. So they tried to run the bubble screen or the jailbreak screen. As soon as he stepped back, the defensive back went right with him. He was like man-to-man with him. It never worked. You can't do that against that defense.
That penalty moves it all the way back to the 15. It'll be 3rd and 26. What's in your playbook for 3rd and 26, Coach?
Let the quarterback do his thing. He can throw the football. He's been in this situation before.
He has a wide out to the top. Slot man, twins to the near. Nick Broyles fires over, and he's got Claudio. Claudio up to the 20-yard line. 25. There's a flag down.
It's another flag.
The flag down as he made the catch, took it up to the 25. So we're waiting to see what the flag is. It'll be 4th and about 17 as the official will give us the call.
Illegal receiver downfield and a sideline warning.
Yep. So sideline warning. So the play will stand and bring up 4th down. So Franklin will have to, first time either team, they got the fumble. Speaking of East Jessamine, they had to punt the ball. And now Franklin gets the ball. And this is the first time they've had to punt the ball.
Yeah, this is it's slowed down a little bit. Now, I was watching this punter in pregame, and he was booming the ball when he had the wind at his back. So you can see how deep the return man for East is.
So Lewis set to punt. And back deep. Here's the punt. And they kick it out of there to the 50. Keeps rolling down inside of the 40, down to the 37. And that's where Franklin will touch the ball down.
It's my pet peeve. I've told you that over the years. Don't let the ball roll. Every 5 yards, every 10 yards that ball rolls is a first down you have to get.
Coach, we're locked up in a good one here. 14 all with 10 minutes and 29 seconds of the first half action. And East Jessamine gets the ball back at their own 38-yard line.
Both teams did a good job of stopping the drives this last time.
Coming up later tonight, we have Bourbon County and West Jessamine here to visit Jessamine.com Bowl.
That's an interesting matchup, too.
McCollin Back to pass. Getting pressure, and he breaks away from it, and then he slammed down back at the 20-yard line. Holloran got in there, among others. But Brady Holloran was the first one in there. And who else got in there, Coach?
We'll see it. Look at that. Whoa, man. Holland was in there, and so was, 57.
Yep. So they lost back to the 22.
Davis.
Second down and about 25 for East Jess. And give up the gut, and nice run up to the 30-yard line, and that's going to be Dylan Moore.
That was a really nice job, and they snapped the ball quick. Did you see that? And the defense wasn't ready.
Just gave it to Dylan really quick, and he got about 8-9 yards out of that.
Yeah.
So it'll be third down and about 17. 9 minutes, the clock is running. 9:22 to go in the first half.
Yeah, it was a nice job by the time. That's a good job sometimes to come up and go quick like that. Defense is shifting sides on you.
McCollin. Miles with the handoff, hit, and he will be dropped. Good defensive play by Madison.
Yeah, nice.
Jaden Madison.
Most of these defenses have settled down now, Gary.
Yep. Madison came in, made a big play. You're right, Coach. The defense, that's 2 series in a row that Franklin has stopped East Jessamine.
Yeah. Now they're going to have to punt the ball against the wind. Franklin County the Flyers should get good field position.
Michael Corey, I believe, does the punting for East Jessamine.
Slow getting some players in.
Fred Furrier the second, I believe. Is that him back there deep?
Oh, it's blocked.
Corey's punt blocked.
Touchdown.
Scooped up, and it's going to be run in. Touchdown. And picking that ball up was 87 there for Franklin County, and I believe that's Pfeiffer.
It is. Yes, it is.
Yeah, Phil Pfeiffer.
We're going to see that again, see who blocked the punt. That's the key. Who blocked that punt? Pfeiffer just picked the pocket. That's all he did. Let's see.
Yeah, they had Furrier back deep. Yeah, we're waiting for the punt. Yeah.
Didn't see it.
Okay, we got another angle on it.
Here we go.
So.
Boom.
It might have been Pfeiffer who blocked it.
Could have been.
And he picked it up, so double effort by Pfeiffer. Comes the Lewis extra point, and it's up, and it's good. So 8:20 to go in this first half, and Franklin County on a block punt and scoop by Pfeiffer. They take a 21-14 lead over East Jessamine. 8:20 to go in the first half here. Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week at the VisitJessamine.com Bowl.
We're going to see that again real quick. Let's look at that. Let's see if it's Pfeiffer. Boom. No, it isn't.
18. Lester.
18,
that's Lester.
18.
Tariq Lester.
Way to go, Lester.
Here's Tariq. Tariq coming in there, extends the left arm, blocks it, and then Pfeiffer scoops it up.
Nice job. Real nice.
21-14. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
High school sports have evolved thanks to PrepSpin. Tonight, catch all the hard-hitting action live and in real time as the game happens in 1080p HD video. Join us tonight for the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week with the legend Gary Ball, Coach Mike Meehan, and the King of Stream, William Moorfield.
Taken to the near side and knocked down at the 17-yard line. And let's see, to the near side, that was Williams. Isaiah Williams, the return man. And, boy, he didn't get much out of that.
No, he didn't get much at all. And Jaden Madison, I think it was, made the tackle.
So East Jessamine's got to settle back into their offense. Their last 2 series stalled, Coach, after they scored the first 2 times they had the football.
And again, that blocked punt, that could come back to haunt them. They have to get this. They've got to get a drive going here with 8 minutes and some seconds to go.
Steady dive to Dylan Moore maybe up the gut.
They've got to establish that fullback. They're running a 4-3 defense. No, 4-4 defense, really.
Turner McCollin, he gives a Dylan Moore left side, and Dylan's going to be stopped over there and taken down over there, and see who got over there to get him.
29 jumped in there and make it. I think it's 20. 20.
It's like Kellerman.
Yeah, jumped in there to make the tackle.
Owen Kellerman making the stop for Franklin. Pick up about 4. So Dylan Moore, even though you think you've stopped, he still picks up 3 or 4 yards.
Yeah, he's getting that yardage.
Dylan Moore up the gut. Dylan Moore, and he's up near the 20, 28, 29-yard line. That's close to the first down marker. Third and about a yard.
Yeah, he's getting 4 or 5 yards. You never know it.
Seven minutes, 20. They've stopped the clock. Yeah, they're going to start it now. 7:22 to go in the first half. 21-14, Franklin County on top of East. And the Jaguars third down.
Quarterback sneak.
Not sure if he got it, Coach. Yep, he did. He got the first down with the second effort up to the 30-yard line. That's a good effort there by Turner McCollin. He made sure he knew where that marker was.
Real good effort. And he had a fight. He had a fight through, let's see, Davis again, Coach, Gary.
Yep.
The Havian Davis. The Havian Davis is definitely a threat tonight. He's really doing a good job on the defensive line.
So we have 6:59 first half action, 21-14. First down for the Jags at the 30-yard line. And McCollin, bootleg to the right. Looking, and there's a flag down. He's slammed down at the 35, and coming up to get him was Cameron Phelps, but there is a flag down.
Holding penalty. The guy that was around the corner escorting him got hooked to Franklin County under the arm.
Coach, I'm thinking they might want to turn the lights on here at East Jessamine.
Yeah.
21-14. That flag does go against the Jaguars.
A little holding penalty. It was tough.
And it's 21-14 with 6:46 to go in the first half, and they do start to turn the lights on, I think.
Yeah, you're right, though, because it's really overcast. It's a beautiful evening.
Beautiful night. Gary Ball with Coach Mike Meehan.
That wind is blowing, though, buddy.
It is. I need to keep this window closed over here, don't I?
Yeah.
So it moved all the way back to the 10-yard line. First and 25. McCollin under center. Give it back inside, and Taylor to the 10. Dances to the 15 and knocked down right there at the 15-yard line.
They're trying a little inside handoff reverse. Marty Joyce, who studied the wing T under Tubby Raymond up there in Delaware, used to call that the Betsy. Double handoff kind of reverse inside.
The lights start to come on here at East Jessamine. And they'll be on for the second game, the entire game. That'll be Bourbon County and West Jessamine. The Colts will battle the Colonels. The Colts and Colonels here on PrepSpin.
Going at it.
Hope it's as good as this one. This has been a dandy. 21-14. East has the ball, 6 minutes to go in the first half. And they give up the gut. Very little yardage there.
Nothing. Really stuffed that one.
Dylan Moore got the handoff, and he went nowhere. First time they really shut him down.
It's funny, the picture, we had that purple sky and the green lights. I don't think.
This field looks great, though,
it
Coach.
Really does.
Looks fabulous.
And the logo in the middle,
fabulous.
Is beautiful.
Yeah.
Nice
of course,
job.
East wears the blue and green. Franklin County, they normally wear the purple colors, and they've got, it looks like the Packer colors on, gold and I don't know what color that is on the numeral. You can't see them.
No, you can't. It's like almost it's mesh. You can't hardly make it out.
McCollin passes near side, and he's got to catch, but knocked out right there. Yeah. And that's going to be complete to Jalen Taylor.
Yeah, but Taylor had to go back to get it, and that's not good. When you throw, that's grip and rip play. Quarterback just gets the ball in his hand and rips it out as fast as he can, but you can't throw it behind the receiver.
So Fred Ferrier will drop back deep for Franklin County to receive this punt coming from Michael Corey. Last time he punted, it was blocked by Franklin County. And Lester blocked it, and Pfeiffer picked it up, and he went about, 20, 25 yards for the touchdown, Coach? I didn't get the yardage on that fumble
20,
recovery.
Yeah,
about 20, 25, and put Franklin up 21-14. They're going to get the ball back here, and you know they're going to be coming after this punt again after they just blocked the last one, Coach.
Yep, they are. And again, well, they can also try to get a return on because the punter is going to rush the punt this time, and the wind is going to be against the punter, so it's going to be tough. Leonard Construction LLC helped us out before the game.
Yep.
We had a
West Pike, I believe.
Well, no, this was the 2-cycle oil.
Okay. Oh, the 2-cycle oil. Yeah, that's not the.
We had a 2-cycle oil hang-up.
Williams got it all going on this game. He's got the camera in the end zone, and
but he had a generator for the end zone, and they didn't pack the little 2-cycle oil like I always do in the generator with the generator. So we had a. Leonard Construction had to help us out with that.
So Corey will punt from the 5, and Fred Ferrier to second back at the midfield stripe. Here's a punt. Gets it off this time. A decent punt, end over end, and it will bounce and go out of bounds at the 40, 45-yard line. They might mark it inside the 45.
Yeah,
see, one of the officials still headed down. Going to talk to the Whitecap back here.
I didn't see a flag, did you?
Nope, did not see a flag. Yeah, there is a flag right there on the monitor.
There is a flag. There it is, right on the monitor.
There's a flag. We're blocked by it up here in the press box.
Joe, man. Old Joe's right on it.
Yeah, well,
hey, can Joe hear us?
We can't see it up here.
Can Joe hear us? Well, he just did that on his own. I thought he was getting on me. That was Jack.
Wow. So we'll see what happens here. The personal.
Yeah, but it's still a first down.
Yeah.
I mean, fourth down. It's going to be fourth down again if they choose to punt it again.
They might get better field position if they punt it again. So we have 5 minutes to go here in the first half. 21-14 is the lead for Franklin County. Their high-powered offense has put up 21. And East Jessamine, a formidable foe here tonight. They've got 14, only down by a touchdown, but they're faced with another punting situation here. I don't think they'll get the first down on that, Coach, on that.
No,
penalty.
they won't. No, they won't. It's not an automatic first down either.
Right. And they are moving it up, and they're going to move it up to the 32, but they'll still be about 6-7 yards short of a first down, so they'll have to punt the ball on fourth down.
Yeah, they'll get much better field position.
Yeah, I mean, you're punting from the 32 as opposed back to the 5. So the young man punting is Michael Corey, so he's punting from the 20-something yard line instead of the 5. So you got Ferrier back deep, but Ferrier, a very dangerous return man.
Right, and again, you got to make sure that you block a couple of people here so that you don't get another blocked punt.
Yeah, because I tell you that Tariq Lester came in uncontested on that block. Good quick snap, good punt, high punt, and Ferrier's calling a fair catch at the 40-yard line. Dies 40. He was sort of covered there. Look at the replay on this. Yeah. He was covered by East Jessamine players. They were all around Fred Ferrier the second, number 2 there.
Hey, Fred did a super job on that. That is so hard to catch those punts. People don't realize when you've never played football and you're back there trying to catch a punt, it's high in the air and it's coming down. You can hear people around you. They're breathing on you. They're talking to you. They're calling your names. They're trying to pick out your girlfriend. They're doing everything. And you still have to catch that ball.
That's
nice
right.
job.
That's right. So Franklin County's Nick Broyles at the 40-yard line. He has Phelps and Claudio slot to the left side. He's alone in the backfield. Out of the, you call that a pistol, don't you, Coach?
No, that's just a regular shotgun.
Regular shotgun. Handoff goes to right side and stranded, and he's going to be stretched out on the handoff to Zach Claudio.
I don't understand. You got to turn the ball upfield. You got to get your shoulders square and get upfield. You know, the defense is tough, and they're going to string it out.
I'm looking at this crowd here tonight. We got a really nice crowd here at East Jessamine.
Yeah, they're partying too. They're celebrating. It looks like there's good concessions and everything.
So pick up about half a yard, second down for Nick Broyles. Twins to the near. And he has Zach Claudio and Cameron Phelps to the near side. Broyles barks out the call.
Interesting.
Low snap. Rose throws it to the right side, and it's caught down to the 30-yard line. And that's going to be a Ferrier, I believe. Yes, Fred Ferrier II.
He is tough, Gary. What year is he?
Fred Ferrier is a 6'3", 175 junior, and yes, he's a big-time prospect.
He is a big-time prospect and a junior.
Junior. Be back next year for Franklin County. We're down to 4:32 to go in the first half, and Franklin County is definitely on the march now with that long pass down to the 28-yard line. Give it handoff now to Claudio, and he is down to the 21-yard line.
Run a little sweep or just attacking the corner.
Check that. That was Bryce Tucker, the backup running back in there. He had the ball. Bryce Tucker. Picked up about 7, maybe 8.
Number 1.
Yeah, Bryce Tucker. He's a 5'11", 190-pound junior. Good size young man.
I like seeing these juniors. 3 minutes and 50 seconds to go here, and in the half. Franklin's driving again.
Broyles has Tucker to his right in the backfield, out of the shotgun. Fakes and breaks a tackle to the right, rolls. He's down to the 15, 10, breaks it, and touchdown, Nick Broyles.
Oh, I'm telling you.
Touchdown.
Cameron Seeger. Poor Cameron. He's going to watch his film, and it's going to break his heart. He was on a blitz from that linebacker position.
And he had him.
He just didn't lock up. He just didn't quite do it, didn't quite get there. When he watches the film on this, he's going to really be heartbroken. Watch him coming in so fast.
He overran the play is what he did.
Yeah.
And then Broyles with that great cutback at the 10 ran it into the end zone. Broyles had last year 13 rushing touchdowns. That's his first rushing touchdown this year. Franklin goes up 27-14. Here's the Lewis kick up, Aiden Lewis's kick, and it is perfect. 28-14, 3:33 to go in the first half. Franklin County on top of East Jessamine here at the Visit Jessamine.com Bowl in the Mingua Beach Turkey High School Football Game of the Week. We'll be back.
Some things never change. Like the sound of pads crushing against the equipment, the feel of cleats on fresh-cut grass, or the deep breaths from a full practice. Another thing that never changes, the feeling of relief when the whistle blows for break. And the savory snack to go along with it. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
Okay, Lewis sent to kick off, and Franklin County just went up 28-14. There's the kick. Taylor drops back deep, takes it, and steps in the end zone and bring it out on the touchback.
That ball was kicked. When you're kicking with that wind at your back, it can carry. Well, they told us before the game, the gentleman you were talking to, Gary, that their kicking game's really improved this year.
So East Jessamine needs to get their offense clicking here in these last 3 minutes and 30 seconds? I can't see for the goal. 33. 3:33 here in the first half, 28-14. This is their biggest deficit on them. They were playing toe-to-toe with Franklin County.
Yeah,
Turner McCollin.
A couple mistakes.
McCollin gives it back to Moore upside. Moore upended at the 23, 24-yard line.
Dylan's getting his yardage. No question about it. Or is that 9?
Yeah, that might have been Taylor.
That was Taylor.
It's hard to see the numbers, isn't it, Coach?
Easy on the monitor, but not easy from here.
So second down, 7. Now you got Moore. Wide out to the left side is Smith. And give and hit.
Ooh, man. Big hit, 34.
And that is Peyton Ledford.
Man, watch his hit. Boom!
On Dylan Moore. Ledford with a big hit. 3rd down and 6.
That was a perfect form tackle. Head up, shoulder square. Bam.
The 24, 3rd down for East. Turner McCollin, he's got a receiver downfield. Incomplete. So he was trying to go near the midfield stripe.
Yeah, I think
receiver was Valdon Miles.
Miles was covered pretty well, though. So
last 3 series for East have really been stymied.
Yeah, they've got to get that wing tee going. They've got to get the little counters going. You get those guards. One of the keys is pulling that OT, pulling the backside guard and tackle, backside guard sometimes. Running back, put his hand on the hip of the pulling lineman and bust up through the line, wear the defense down. We're not seeing that right now.
Michael Corey set the punt to Fred Ferrier II. High snap. Nearly blocked again, and that's going to be that's blocked. He ran into the punter.
Right.
And so they were down at the 48-yard line, but that will be interference against the punter. So
roughing the kicker. That's a first down.
Yeah, automatic first down. So East catches a break here with 2:01 to go in the first half, and he definitely ran into him.
Yeah, he knew it. He just couldn't quite stop and just ran into the leg there.
So, yeah, we're showing the replay, Coach.
Yeah, he's coming in. Gets blocked. Oh, yeah. He tried to hold up, too. Look, he helped him up, patted him on it. Good sportsmanship. I do like that.
I think you know who that was? That was Tariq Lester, who got that first block, and he almost got another one.
Yeah.
Except he ran into the punter.
You got to go for the toe, man. About a foot in front of the toe.
Quarterback fakes, rolls to the left, getting pressure, steps up and throws it. Incomplete.
Another flag. A motion penalty, maybe.
Whitecap kept very busy this last really half of the second quarter.
Yep.
2 minutes to go. First
holding.
Defensive holding against Franklin County. So East catches another big break.
Wow.
I did not see that, Coach.
And it was far away from the ball. The ball rolled left, and it was way over here on our side.
East to take all the breaks they can get, down 28-14. Gary Ball with Mike Meehan and William Moorfield, the king of string.
Beautiful picture.
Our main
Absolutely
man.
Beautiful.
Makes it look good, doesn't it?
Good job with these filmers. We have, 3 people filming?
Yeah, we got Jack Haynes on the end zone. We got Joe Allen up top. Who else is up there, William?
Yeah, somebody else, a new person.
Yep.
Here we go.
So that gives them a first down up near the midfield stripe for East Jessamine on that defensive holding. You don't see that called a whole lot, do you?
No, you don't, especially on a play like that goes away from the receiver.
They give now Dylan Moore, and he's hit and slammed down right there.
Oh.
Big time play by Jaden Madison. It was Madison who grabbed him.
Yeah, Madison wasn't blocked. He just came right in there.
28-14, 2nd and 7. And give up the gun. And, boy, good running. And he's got the first down.
Nice job.
Down inside. That was a good effort there by East Jessamine's, who else? Dylan Moore.
Yeah, now that's the way you're supposed to do it. You can establish a fullback. You can establish that play, that belly, that up the middle power play. Then you've got something going for you as far as the wing tee goes.
Backs are split. Give the right side.
There you go.
And down inside. And good running down there by Valdon Miles.
Miles. Hey, now watch this. Watch him turn his shoulder and follow the back. See what I was talking about right there?
Yep.
But that's what you have to do. The running back follows that pulling guard, puts his hand on his hip, follows him up through there. Trust your linemen. Don't run away from your linemen. Use those big dudes. They work hard every day in practice. They eat hard at the Colonel Sanders buffet. They just work their butts off. What the heck, man? Follow them up there.
We had a timeout called Mingua Beef Jerky High School Game of the Week. And, of course, we want to tell you about Bluegrass Orthodontics and Invisalign. That's Doctors Durbin. And I tell you what, tell them you heard on PrepSpin, get a $1,500 discount at the Bluegrass Orthodontics and Invisalign. That's a great group. William Warfield can contest to that personally. Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign. Yes, sir. Kentucky Orthodontics, and let's get the name right. We want to thank Mingua Beef Jerky. This is the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Game of the Week.
Yeah, we haven't gotten any lately, have we?
Yeah, I've got some Mingua. Did you want some?
Well, sooner or later.
Well, what do you do here, Coach? You got second and short.
A minute and 20 seconds. There's plenty of time. Run that daggone big boy up. Run Dylan up in there.
Got Valdon Miles back there at the 31-yard line. Fake now, looking to throw. Throws it deep downfield. He's got a receiver, and is it caught? No, he was out of bounds.
No, so close.
Just out of bounds.
Oh, let's see that one again. We got a great view here on our replay camera. Oh, boy. Here we go. Watch it. Little fake. They faked the double.
He had him out there, Coach.
Look at this.
That's Miles.
He's on the line.
Just out of bounds.
He's on the. Look at that. What a beautiful shot.
Good call.
Right on the line. Close. It's nice catch, though.
Amazing how these officials generally, they're always right.
Yeah.
At least 99% of the time. 3rd down and 3.
There he is.
Give to Moore down, and let's see where he is. And he's close. He got the first down, I believe. Yeah, first down to the 29. That's where he had to get to. And it's going to be a first down. He is a hard runner. Dylan's wanting to go to the Air Force Academy unless he gets an offer before then. But he's got a 4.13. He's got the academics to do that, Coach.
Yeah, he does. And all he needs is that little boost from someone in the government.
We said he had the first down. He does at the 29 with 1:05 to go here in the first half. East quarterback going to air it out, throwing it up, and it's going to be incomplete, out of bounds. Yep. And incomplete.
I don't know, man. 55 seconds is plenty of time. You're not a passing team. You throw that one receiver down the field against really good athletes. That's pretty tough way to go.
What we got at halftime, Coach?
Well, we're going to do a UFO for each team. Pretty neat. We're going to honor the gentleman that passed away recently, Johnny.
Don't forget the Scholastic Ball Report Sunday at noon. Lexington Catholic's our team of the week. Inside handoff, and it's going to be Taylor, and he is hit. Hollering in there, and company make the stop. Brings up 3rd down.
Can't dance around.
You got Jason Wang from Dunbar Golf. We got a 36 on the ACT, a feature on Douglas, Coach. Highlights from all the games. Scholastic Ball Report Sunday at noon on the CW.
That's your first show this year?
First show of the season, yes, sir.
Awesome. Another timeout.
Timeout with 45 seconds. I think that's a good timeout right there.
It is.
If East called it, not a good timeout if Franklin called it. I'm not sure who called it.
Well, it's 3rd down. I'd say East probably made the call.
Yeah.
Try to come up with something.
Still have, 45 seconds, 46 seconds?
Yeah, I don't think East, they're not really prepared to play behind the chains like this, to have 3rd and 12, 13, 14 yards. So they're going to have to go deep in their playbook here. But again, you don't have to do it on one play. You can do it on 2. They have, I think they have 1 timeout left. 3rd and 14 is a pretty tough deal. And again, in that slot with the one back, the wing on this side, Gary.
3rd down. Turner McCollin back in the pocket. Steps up, breaks a tackle. He cuts it to the near side, down to the 20. Boy, he got good yardage.
Good, real good yardage.
Almost got the first down, Coach. He got about 15 yards. He only needed another yard or 2 for the first down.
Right.
And it's 4th and short.
Very short.
4th and a yard.
No mistake here now. They probably called 2 plays in that huddle, in that timeout.
Exactly. McCollin back to pass, and it's going to be – he's going to be dropped. Franklin County will get the ball. Either they recovered it or on downs.
Okay. Here's the deal. They had 14 yards to go. they probably called 2 plays. They probably didn't think that they would get, 12 yards on the play or whatever. So they figured, well, the first play, we'll if we get the yardage, we'll throw the ball. Again, if they would have come back with a power play or something, they might have got it on the rush. That's tough. I mean, that's a tough decision. They're going to put the knee down.
Yeah, just going to take a knee, and that's what Nick Broyles would do, take a knee and let that clock run out here on Franklin County and East Jessamine. 8 seconds, 6 seconds, and that's the end of the first half. And, well, it started very well for East Jessamine, but didn't end well. Franklin County overcame them 28-14 with 2 touchdowns in the last part of that second quarter. And it's 28-14, Franklin County leading East Jessamine here at the eastjessamine.com Bowl at East Jessamine High School. And we'll come back with our UFOs. Our Mike Meehan will have his UFOs, Unheralded Football Overachievers, and we'll have halftime here from East Jessamine, 28-14, as Franklin County leads East Jessamine here at the East Jessamine at the visitjessamine.com Bowl. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
Folks, this is Gary Ball, and you hear my catchphrase, soup and a sandwich. When I want the best potato soup and prime rib sandwich, I head over to Rafferty's Restaurants after my games. Check out Rafferty's 9 great locations throughout Kentucky, and all you teens, you can eat at Rafferty's before those big ball games. The open prime rib sandwich is what legends are made of. Ask Joe B. Hall, the legend himself, it's his favorite. Rafferty's a big supporter of high school sports throughout Kentucky. Rafferty's, where the special is you.
I got divorced. On top of that, I got laid off. I'm working again now, but I'm way behind on my bills. Maybe bankruptcy is the answer.
We're Atkinson, Sims & Kermode. Bankruptcy gets rid of debt.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Say no to debt. Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in Somerset.
I work really hard, but I'm struggling to pay my bills on time. I've gotten pretty far behind, and I don't know what to do.
Is this happening to you? We're Atkinson, Sims & Kermode. Bankruptcy could be your best solution.
We're here to give you a fresh financial start.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in Somerset.
Did you know that 86% of all patients who have their braces removed eventually have teeth that shift back? I'm Dr. Douglas Durbin of Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign. Our exclusive permanent retainer will keep your teeth straight for the rest of your life. And it's because it's worn behind your teeth. No one will know you have it. Tell your family dentist you want a smile that lasts a lifetime.
Kentucky Orthodontics and Invisalign offers complete monthly financing. So call Doctors Durbin, Morris, and Garner today, or visit kyortho.com.
This is where it all started, right here on this farm. We may have grown over the years, but we've never lost sight of what was important to us. We're continuing that tradition today, and we always will be, for generations to come.
Welcome back to beautiful East Jessamine Stadium here on the campus of East Jessamine High School, where the score at halftime is Franklin County 28, East Jessamine 14. Very competitive game early in the game. A couple mistakes late in the half caused a little bit of a problem for East Jessamine, and the Flyers have taken a 14-point lead. Well, happy to be here. Gary Ball, happy to be back. I sat out last week at the scrimmage here on PrepSpin, a beautiful, absolutely beautiful 1080p view, 3 cameras. Good job, William Warfield, doing this. And we are, again, at half. And one of the features at halftime that we've done over the last few years is something that I developed years ago called the UFO. UFO stands for Unheralded Football Overachiever. All the years I coached 34 years in Fayette County at 3 different schools, and one of the things I noticed when I was a head coach at Dunbar or assistant coach at Lexington Christian and Bryan Station, there are so many people involved in your program that do so much work for the head coach and for the program, but don't get a lot of credit for what they do. So we decided what we would do would draw a little attention to these people. So the week before the game, I contact the coach from each team, and I asked them to give me the name and some information on anybody who is involved in the program, who goes above and beyond, but gets very little credit for what they do. I've got 2 good ones today. We're going to start first with Franklin County. Coach James from Franklin County chose for his UFO Sam Brawl. It's probably Bro. Sam has been the equipment manager for more than 10 years. Coach says that he is the lifeblood of the program, and I know that to be true because the equipment manager has so much responsibility now with managing not only the helmets, shoulder pads, and gear, but also the dummies that they use to block, the footballs, and so on. Sam is actually a retired member of the National Guard. Coach James says that his hard work and his dedication has kept the Flyers program operating at its highest efficiency for many, many years. So congratulations to Sam and to as being the UFO, the Unheralded Football Overachiever for Franklin County. Now let's go to East Jessamine. You may have heard, if you watched the game early in the game, before the game, they had a moment of silence for a gentleman that has been well respected and well loved in the Jessamine County area. Now I didn't know the guy they're talking about, but I heard so much positive feedback. And Coach Bowling called me and said, why don't we just get him to be our UFO, our Unheralded Football Overachiever. And this has got to be the first football overachiever who has passed away that was named posthumously that way. Coach Bowling, like I said, he called me yesterday. He said Coach Bowling Coach Reeves was an assistant coach for him, and it actually worked for him for 10 years. Coach Reeves actually graduated from Henry Clay High School. He has worked tirelessly for the young people of Jessamine County, not only just the football team. He's been a baseball coach, an umpire, a referee. He also coached basketball. He told me to make sure that everybody remembers Coach Reeves is the guy who always wore the brightly colored suits while he was coaching. Said one of his parents or his grandfather told him the best way to be a professional is to dress professionally. And so Johnny Reeves did that with yellow blazers and blue blazers and green blazers and so on. He was an assistant here at East from 2007 to 2017. That's when he had to step aside in 2017 because of an illness. Coach Boland broke the news to his team Thursday after practice, and he was quick to say there were quite a few tears around, not just from players, but from coaches alike. A little known fact, that in his younger years, Coach Reeves was a wrestler in the professional circuit. He wrestled under the name of Bam Bam Reeves. Gary, Ball, William Warfield, and I joined all of the Jessamine County community in honoring the Jessamine County Unheralded Football Overachiever, Coach Johnny Reeves.
Hey, Coach, yeah, definitely, I've William Warfield here, but coming here on campus since 2007, Coach Reeves has always been here, and I got to know him over the years, and through doing so, I mean, just like everybody says, I mean, there's countless number of tweets and Facebook posts out there saying how of a great guy he was, just full of life here on campus, and away from campus as well. You mentioned that he was a professional wrestler. He was actually a tag team champion with the late Danny Fargo, and they wrestled on the indie circuit and did outstanding wrestling promotion throughout the state of Kentucky and even outside of Kentucky.
And if you want to look for him on YouTube, there are some videos.
There are some videos
of him
right.
wrestling.
He was assistant coach with Coach Chris O'Brien at the time when Coach Chris O'Brien was here at East Jessamine on basketball and football. He spent many years on the sideline here with Coach Bolin, and just a guy that when you were around him, you knew you were around him. He was the best dressed in the place, and always doing what he could for the kids and keeping the kids motivated. I felt that was his special ability was to keep those kids motivated, even though those kids may not have had everything. He made it seem like they had everything because they went to East Jessamine, and he will forever be remembered here at East Jessamine for forever for everything he's done here for the program and for the school. And
in the community, in the Jessamine County community.
Right.
I know that the people I talked to and some of the stuff I heard, the first thing that's always mentioned is how dedicated he was to the young people in this county.
Yeah, he did he always went the extra mile too, and like I mentioned, the best dressed. He set an example, Coach, and I don't think that there'll ever be any guy that could fill his shoes, because Coach Reeves was that important of a guy that all that stuff that he did here for East Jessamine continued to add up and touch so many lives.
And it probably still in the future will, because I'm sure that they'll do something special for him here at the school and in the community. Well, great job. UFO honored at this game tonight. Thank goodness that they did it the moment of silence before the game. So
yes.
Really good job.
Yep.
All right, well, here it is, 28-14. The teams are entering the field for warm-ups. Gary Ball will be with you in just a second. I'm going to take a little bit of a break. We'll go to commercials here on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
Fixed income. Credit cards help me balance the money that's coming in and what I need to live on. I've thought about bankruptcy, but how am I supposed to pay for it?
Sometimes the people that need help the most are the very people who can least afford it.
We've come up with a way to get you started for less.
Start your bankruptcy for as little as $78 now. The consultation is free in Lexington and now in Somerset.
Are you ready to get in the loop? With UPS's Kentucky Loop, you can receive a weekly paycheck, get a full ride to JCTC, and receive a housing stipend of up to $7,800. The Kentucky Loop is open to anyone who lives in one of the 112 eligible counties in Kentucky. So work part-time, go to college, and have your housing paid. Now you're in the loop. For more information, email us at askloop@ups.com.
Welcome back to East Jessamine High School. Gary Ball with Coach Mike Me and William Warfield here on PrepSpin.com, your leading digital network. We're at the VisitJessamine.com Bowl at East Jessamine High School. You see the beautiful field they've got here. Brand spanky turf field here at East Jessamine. West got one too, Coach.
West got a new field,
Yeah,
too?
they got a new field, too.
Yeah.
So they both got turf fields now. And, of course, we're looking forward to this one. And we got another one coming up after this. It'll be Bourbon County. And David Jones is the coach over there at Bourbon County now. He'll take on John Gilliam's West Jessamine Colts Ball Club. We'll have that game about 15, 20 minutes after this one. And, Coach, doubleheader. And next Friday night, we've got the Bluegrass Bowl. First game is a dandy. Henry Clay, number 10 in the state. St. X, number 3. A top 10 battle to open up the Bluegrass Bowl next Friday night. And then Lexington Catholic and Bo Allen and company, they're playing, I believe, Pulaski County tonight. That game kicked off at 6. And they're playing down in the, I think it's a bowl game down in Somerset. And we've got, of course, Lexington Catholic plays, what is it, Thomas Howard?
Thomas Howell from Indianapolis.
Yeah.
I'm telling you what, that's a coup for PrepSpin to get that doubleheader. Can you imagine? Gary, we're going to be fired up next week.
Looking forward to that top 10 battle, Henry Clay, St. X. And I think, if I'm not, William, I'm not mistaken, I think that first game is a pay-per-view. The St. X Henry Clay is pay-per-view next Friday. Yeah, that first game is a pay-per-view. So how about that on St. X and Henry Clay, you know? And then Lexington Catholic will do battle in the next one. So East Jessamine will receive the ball to start the second half. They're down by 2 scores. And what can they do here, Coach, to get back in the game?
Well, they just got to establish their offense and play good pass defense is what they have to do. And they did that for a while there. They had a couple really good stops. But, again, good field position would help. Now, the wind has died down now, so it's not a factor at all right now in this game.
Back deep, Isaiah Williams and Jaden Taylor set to receive this kick coming from Aiden Lewis. Boy, he's done a nice job for Franklin County, hasn't he, Lewis?
Yes, he really has.
Franklin County leads 28-14 here at the VisitJessamine.com Bowl at East Jessamine High School in this brand spanking new field here, and it looks gorgeous.
It does.
And our high definition.
Right. You got a really nice emblem in the middle that they put in, and everything looks good. About ready to kick here. It's 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1 on the clock. Let's go.
So back deep to the near side, Williams, and that's Jalen Taylor over to the far side. And East Jessamine needs to get into their offense here and get back in this ball game, Coach.
Yeah. Don't get crazy now. Don't try to do all kinds of crazy stuff. Just go ahead and drive the football. Use your wing tee. Use your.
Lewis kicks it for the near side. Fair catch called at the 30, and he runs back to the 29-yard line on the fair catch called there by East Jessamine, and that was called by Connor Darley.
These guys can catch the ball. I bet they're baseball players because these guys catching the ball over their shoulder. Willie Mays catches.
So East will have the ball near the 30-yard line to start this second half. They're down by 2 scores, 28-14. We don't have any stats here available to us, so we apologize for that. And there's the running back, and that's going to be Valdon Miles. And, man, he's hit.
Too much penetration. Again.
Yeah. Wayne Scott made the stop, and I tell you what, loss of about a yard. So, which one is up front in the trend? Right now, East Jessamine's getting whipped up front, Coach.
They are.
So second down and 11.
They're running that 4-4 defense. Those linebackers are flying up there.
Turner McCollin, and he gives left side, and diving up to the 33-yard line is Moore. Got about 4.
Their whole concept defensively, Gary, is to penetrate. They're slanting. They're penetrating. The outside edge players are coming across the line of scrimmage, turning things inside. Very aggressive defense.
So Turner McCollin, the quarterback, he came in last year after about 6 games and engineered the offense. Starting quarterback was ruled ineligible. 3rd down and 6. for Turner McCollin. McCollin steps up. He rolls, and he's got the first down to the 43-yard line.
Yeah.
Upended there by Ferrier.
Veldon Miles broke wide open down the sideline looking for a pass. They might get him isolated if they can on one of these defensive backs. Maybe a little stop-and-go pattern or something.
I'll tell you what, Turner McCollin, and Coach Bowling told me, he said he's a really good athlete, and he is very athletic. We saw him get away from the pass rush there and got the first down, coach, up to the 43-yard line. 1st and 10, East Jessamine to keep the chains moving, and 10 minutes and 10 seconds to go in the third quarter.
Penetration got him again, Gary.
Yep. Dylan Moore, the ball carrier, and immediately dropped. Holloran was in there.
87.
Yep, 87. Pfeiffer.
Nice job. Boy, they're shooting those gaps and getting in there. Even the linebackers are penetrating.
2nd down at the line of scrimmage for East Jess here in the third quarter. West Jessamine and Bourbon County coming up after this one. About 15, 20 minutes after the conclusion. There's Turner McCollin. Back to pass. He steps up, and he is going to rush it to the 40. He is to the 30. He is to the house. 20, 10, touchdown.
Really nice
Turner
job.
McCollin.
Turn that ball upfield and just sprint to the goal line. Excellent job. Had a really good block downfield. Let's see if we can see that. Let's give credit where credit's due. Really nice block downfield.
That's like that opening run of the game for East Jessamine. He took that one about 40 yards. That one he took to the end zone.
Yep, good speed. Well, let's see if we can pick up his block on the outside man out here. All right, watch when he breaks in. There he goes. Watch his block right here.
That's a
bam, right?
58-yard TD run by Turner McCollin. Boy, they're back in the ball game, Coach.
They are, and that's what you need to do.
Alverson's kick here can make it 28-21, Franklin County. So East Jessamine strikes first. Left-footed kicker in there, and the kick is up, and he nails it. 9 minutes and 20 seconds in the third, and East Jessamine right back in it. 28-21, Franklin County. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
That familiar sound of rubber and wood floor. The feel of the ball passing between hands and air. The squeaking of the sneakers. And the moment of silent breath, thankfully followed by the whipping of net. And the reward after. This is a moment to remember. This is a Mingua moment.
Well, we were talking about penetration, how good it was. It was over penetration that time. The 4 defensive linemen went past the quarterback, gave him an opportunity to run. Another short kick.
Alverson's going to pooch it, and a fair catch called at the 38-yard line. And
Why are they doing that?
They're just calling the fair catch, and that was Kellerman, number 28, who called that fair catch. So Franklin County will have it at the 38-yard line. And they'll start in good field position. 28-21 is your score. They lead by a touchdown, but East Jessamine struck first here in the second half on a big 58-yard TD run by Turner McCollin.
He's got over 100 yards in just 2 of his runs.
Yeah, he does. Oh, the Chief. Quarterback Boy gives to Lester.
Boom.
A hit in the backfield and drop. East Jessamine brought the hammer that time.
Okay, one thing I haven't seen Franklin County do a lot of is screen pass. They're getting a lot of penetration now, too. They're getting a very aggressive defense. The way you deal with an aggressive defense
Fraley
is
was
screen.
in there.
Yeah, screen. Let him come.
And you know who else was in there? Number 9 was in there. And that's Moses Penman.
Penman.
Coach said you're going to like the way this kid plays, Moses Penman. He's aggressive. Loss of 3, 2nd and 13, back at the 35 for Nick Broyles. Broyles back to pass, looks in the near side. He's got his man. Catch is made and he is up to the – he takes it up to the 40-yard, 40, close to the 40, and that was Lester, the ball carrier. He caught that one out of the backfield, didn't he?
Yeah, he did. It was a screen pass.
And
again.
making the stop was Isaiah Williams, who had those big 6 picks last year.
That's again, you got to go ahead and loosen that defensive up with those screens. You're going to make some yardage, but sooner or later you're going to break one of them.
Broyles has slot to the left, twins to both sides. At the 39-yard line, 3rd down and 9 for Franklin County. Motion man to the near side. They give it back, and they give it back over to Claudio, and he takes it, and he's hit hard and short of the first down on a big-time hit.
Oh, that was big time. Watch that reverse. They ran in reverse, and the defender made the tackle just before he got the first down. It came out of nowhere to make that tackle.
Sure did, and they're going to punt the ball away on 4th down. And set to punt it for is Aiden Lewis.
Well, that's smart. You know, you don't want to give – you do not want to fail in making a first down here and giving East a short field.
They fake it and running close to the first down marker, and they got the first down by half a yard.
Oh, absolutely, by a foot maybe. A big lick again. I'm going to tell you what, this East Jessamine team can knock your socks off. They can really hit you.
Who made that play was, for Franklin County, was Peyton Ledford.
That was aggressive and really a big chance, but a really good job.
28-21, Franklin County. They get the ball, they fake it on 4th down, and they get the first down to the 48-yard line.
Cover 4 shell.
Broyles is going to tuck it and to midfield, and he's going to be hit. Nice pickup, though, for Nick Broyles.
When they see that cover 4 shell with those linebackers backed off, four secondary people way off the ball, they're going to run the football. I think they automatically run the football when they see that.
Penman made the play again, number 9.
He's starting to pick his game up.
2nd down at about 6. Broyles fakes, throws it out, and he's got Zach Claudio. He is to the 40, and he's got the first down.
Little spin move got him the first down. Nice
Good
job
catch out there by 7. That's Zach Claudio.
Yep. Pretty good. Pretty good. Their play calling is getting pretty good right now.
28-21, Franklin County on top, and they're moving the football. They're down inside the 40-yard line. Look at this spin move. Yeah, that was a great move there by Claudio.
That got him the yard he needed. Spreading that field, Gary. Trips to the boundary here. That's just something new. Trips to the boundary. Let's see what they're doing. Playing man-to-man on the outside receiver on the big right side of the field.
Quarterback Broyles looking far side. He throws it, and it's caught, and it's going to be 15-10, and Ferrier would take it to the house.
Okay, now look, here's what happened. They're running the trips to the short side of the field with a wide out on the right side. Jessamine said, oh, crap. They had to move the safety over to the hash, so they walked the man up man-to-man on that wide receiver. Couldn't cover him on the inside move.
Fred Ferrier the second.
He's tough.
Coach said he likes the second, to be called Fred Ferrier the second.
All right. We'll call him Deuce.
Fred Ferrier Deuce. 34-21. Franklin extends their lead now back to 13. Aiden Lewis, who's been perfect on his extra points, is in there for the Flyers.
Well, maybe we can see that touchdown again.
High snap. Lewis gets a kick up, and it's through. We're going to try to take a look, William, at that last touchdown pass. Here we go. We're going to take a look at that on this pass from the quarterback, Nick Broyles.
Okay, now watch the lineup. Okay, if you're gonna watch the lineup, they put trips on the boundary here, real close on the hash. That safety had to move up. Watch him move over. Safety moves over. We got to play man-to-man over here now because the safety's way over here on this side. Inside movie, bam, 1-to-1, couldn't handle it.
And, of course, the tackle was missed there by the defensive back.
It's a tough job.
Oh, yeah, especially on this guy.
Oh, man.
Especially trying to guard that guy.
Oh, man.
Fred Ferrier, the Deuce, is going to be a tough one for.
The Deuce got loose.
Yes, he did, at East Jessamine. 35-21, 6:03 to go here at the EastJessamine.com Bowl. We'll be back in 30 seconds on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week.
From where you are now to earning your degree, whether you're looking for part-time work or the gateway to a full-time career, you'll get there with UPS. Through the UPS Kentucky Loop program, package handlers will get up to 100% of their tuition paid and housing provided. Great job and great opportunity delivered in one package by UPS. Apply today at upsjobs.com or text LOOP to 33588.
Taylor to the 10, cuts back to the near side, and here's a flag down as he gets tackled at the 18-yard line. The return was by Jalen Taylor.
They may call horse collar on this. I don't agree with it at all. It's either that or holding.
Taylor takes it in cuts back to the near side, and he just grabbed him by the shoulder.
Yeah. Let's see.
Blocking the back against East Jessamine. So East Jessamine will take it over deep in their territory now as they mark it back here. Franklin County leads by 35-21 with Mike Meehan. Coach Meehan, Gary Ball with William Warfield, the king of stream, and take it all the way back to the 10-yard line, and that's where East Jessamine they'll have to go 90 yards on this drive. Last time they went in on a 58-yard TD run by Turner McCollin.
He can break it at any time.
So McCollin under center. Gives it left side and trying to break it outside and cutting back inside and knocked down, and that's going to be, I think that's Taylor over there.
Yeah.
Hard to see the numbers.
They pinned him against the sideline. You had that 12-man defender.
Yeah, sideline. Yep. Yeah, that was Jalen Taylor, the senior back, 5'9", 145 pounds.
These teams are working hard tonight, and, it's the first game. Conditioning might be a factor here when you get into the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he actually lost a couple, didn't he?
Yeah.
So 2nd and 12. 5 minutes and 14 seconds here in the third quarter. 35-21 Franklin County.
Penetration again.
Give around the right side and going nowhere. Stopped in at the 3-yard line.
Why don't they just go back with the fullback? Go back.
That was Miles, the ball carrier.
Run the belly. Run the belly keep if you're going to run something. See, look, you're not going to get outside these guys. They're too fast.
There it is right there, the replay. You see how deep he is. He's back inside the 2-yard line. They marked it at the 3. They gave him a pretty generous mark.
But it's third
and 17.
Third and Nicholasville from here.
4:25. Give up the gut and running hard and to the 15-yard line.
That's a good gain. Give you a little room.
That's Holleran.
Holleran goes, hey.
Brady Holleran.
Here I am.
4th and 3. They didn't get it on that.
Going to try to get in the jump. They're not going to jump. Not that one.
They'll call a timeout with 3:55 to go in the third quarter. It's East and Franklin County. Franklin County 35, East Jessamine 21. And Coach, keep it here. We'll talk about the next game. It'll be Bourbon County with Broughton at quarterback against West Jessamine, and that'll be the second ball game. We'll have that game here on PrepSpin. So, and next week we'll be at Lexington Catholic for the Bluegrass Bowl as Henry Clay will take on St. X. And the first game is scheduled to start, I believe, at 6 o'clock. Is that right?
I think 6, yeah. That's what it said. This next game today is going to be interesting to me. Bourbon County with a new coach. You don't know what's going to come up. What they're going to do.
That's true.
We'll
new
see.
System. Got to learn that system and everything. And Bourbon County coach David Jones. He played for Philip Haywood at Belfry. Played at the University of Kentucky. He's waited his time, and it's time now as a head coach.
Well, I wish him all the luck in the world.
So they got 4th and 3. Quarterback is going to give up the gut and diving up. And did he get the first down? And I think Miles might have got it with the – yes, he got the first down with a great effort there.
What? And
What a call.
What a call.
I mean, if you don't get that first down, you give the opponent the ball at the 20-some yard line, you probably lose the ball game.
Yeah, you're probably going to lose it.
You're just giving the game away.
You took a big chance. It paid off.
First down up at the 20, what is that, the 21-yard line.
Mike Boland's a gambler, huh?
Yep.
Gives it now
to Valdon Miles, and he lumbers up to the 25.
Nothing wrong with what they're doing here, Gary. It's a pretty good job now. See, they're getting 3 or 4 yards every play, pounding the ball. Pretty soon you're going to see Broyles keep the ball.
Up at the 25, it'll be second down and about 6 for East Jessamine. They're in their green uniforms with the blue numerals, and Franklin County in the white with the gold. And they give around left side to Dylan Moore, and he's got the to the 30-yard line. I believe that was Dylan Moore, wasn't it?
I don't think so.
Yep, I think it was.
It was 3, number 3.
So Dylan Moore was in there, but if that was 3, that was Jalen Taylor.
Taylor and 12 are in there now.
Yeah, Dylan Moore was in there as well in that last play. As we said, these numbers are really hard to pick up, folks. So the only way we can see them is look at the monitor. So third and about 2. 2:35 to go in the third quarter, 35-21. Give to Miles, and he's up close to the first. I think he got it, Coach, to the 32.
They moved Dylan Moore to slot now. He's playing the slot back.
Yep.
And they have the 2 other running backs in the back.
We haven't even seen Cameron Seeger. He's such a good linebacker. Yeah, that give was to Miles, and he bulled his way up to the first down marker.
Pounding it. You're using those offensive linemen as their weapon.
So to the 32, first down. Third quarter action. Clock is running. 2:10 to go in the third. We'll have West Jessamine and Bourbon County after this on PrepSpin. Gary Ball, Mike Meehan, William Moorfield, the King of Stream. First down. Quarterback, and he gives it to the near side. And that's, I believe, Dylan Moore. He's up to the 40-yard line.
And might have missed a little block in the back there.
Dylan Moore took it for 8-9 yards, and like you said, Coach, they're trying to get him at a slot. He came in motion that time. They gave him the football.
Yeah.
He went for about eight yards.
I like what they're doing. They're using these using quick backs in the backfield, and then Dylan Moore, quick and power on the slot, and they're moving the ball. It's all with the quarterback, though. He's got to handle that football every time. He's done a great job today holding on to the football. Boom, nothing there.
Not much gain there.
No, stood him up. Got to get down lower there, running back.
That was Donovan Motley, 36.
Yeah, Motley's got to get down a little bit. He's running a little too high for that type of position.
First time he's carried the ball. Third down at about 2. They've got to get 2 yards for a first down. We're approaching the end of this third quarter with 50 seconds to go here in the third quarter.
Quick quarter.
35-21. They need this first down. Turner McCollin
Nice,
is back,
nice,
and
nice.
Miles Bulls down.
Oh, he almost
first
broke it.
down. I almost broke that if he hadn't have broke the ankle there at the midfield stripe. Tripped up there, and he got the first down.
Yeah, Bryce Tucker made the tackle, just grabbed his heel just as he broke through there, number 1.
So Tucker
Woo,
made the
man.
tackle, but not before Valdon Miles. I like that name, Valdon.
26 seconds.
Quarterback
Get
gives
upfield, get
back
up. There you
and
go,
running
there you
up,
go.
and it's to the 35 and all the way down to the 34-yard line. Late flag, and the ball carrier that time was Valdon Miles again.
Nice job. See how he's turning upfield now? They're not trying to stretch it all the way to the sideline. Turning their field and getting upfield.
Might have got his face mask. Yeah, that's a call.
Yeah, I saw that. This will get them back in the game, Gary, if they can get a score here.
They need a score, don't they, Coach?
Yes, they do. They'll go into the fourth quarter.
I tell you what, this turned out to be a nice fall evening, didn't it, Coach?
Yes, it did. Beautiful. Come on now, don't change your game. Don't get greedy. Just drive that football.
McCollin gives to Miles, hitting the backfield and dropped. And there to get him was Ledford. Peyton Ledford with a good drop back there and sacked him got him in the backfield.
He's had a really good game, too.
That's the end of the third quarter, Coach. Third quarter closes, and as we head to the fourth quarter, it's Franklin County 35 and East Jessamine 21. We'll be back with the fourth quarter here at the VisitJessamine.com Bowl here on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week.
Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We're invested in Kentucky, and more importantly, in you. Whitaker Bank understands our communities and its people, because we're from here. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky. Neighbor helping neighbor. At Whitaker Bank, we believe in giving back to our communities. Through our many sponsorships, we help provide our fellow Kentuckians with family-friendly fun and events, and scholarships to help students reach their dreams. We know you need banking to be fast and easy. We help with personalized services like mobile deposit. Get the app today and Snap Deposit. Whitaker Bank, uniquely Kentucky.
Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. We're back here for the fourth quarter and a must-scoring situation for East Jessamine, down 2 scores as we start the fourth quarter. Gary Ball with Mike Meehan and William Warfield, the King of Stream, here at East Jessamine at the VisitJessamine.com Bowl. Thanks for joining us. Fourth quarter, West Jessamine coming up against Bourbon County about 20 minutes or so after this one tonight here. So Turner McCollin, the quarterback, fakes, rolling to the left, sets, throws, and it's caught. And that's Dylan Moore. Cuts it back. He's at the 15, down inside the 10-yard line.
Boy, he is a threat. He's a threat at receiving.
Especially at receiving.
Oh, absolutely. They found something here.
Dylan Moore. As you see the bootlegs, he rolled out, and boy, great cut there by Dylan Moore. He nearly popped this one. Oh, yeah. Who saved the touchdown there?
2.
I tell you, who saved it was Phelps, number 13.
It's a nice job on the bootleg off the belly.
First and goal. Backside handoff to Dylan Moore down to the 5, and he's knocked down. Yeah, Dylan protecting that football. A must-scoring. If they don't score here, Coach, it's going to be a long road back. But they score here, it's a 35-28 ball game, and East Jessamine's right back in it here to start the fourth quarter.
Right. It's going to be, they've got to have the correct play calls here.
Yep.
Get those big linemen. There's some monster linemen on this team. Follow those big boys up through there.
Bruner, Fleckenstein, Peel, Estes, and Campbell, and Bokros over there, the tight end. At the 6, inside now, it goes to
get upfield,
to Valdon Miles, and he's going to lose a yard or so.
They're pulling both the guard and the tackle from the backside. One's kicking out, the other one's leading through. You got to go with them. What's going on here?
They stopped the clock for some reason. Oh, maintenance.
Yeah.
One of the kid linebackers for Franklin running off the field. Here comes his replacement in there as Ledford goes off.
The helmet problem?
Franklin County, of course, out of Frankfort, Kentucky, 35, East Jessamine 21, but it's third and goal at the 9-yard line. Quarterback throws it, and it's going to be a touchdown. Nice. I think that was Taylor.
3.
Yeah, that is Taylor.
Nice job. What a catch. In traffic, too, Gary.
You cannot see these numbers, Coach, unless you're looking at that monitor.
That's right.
And I was looking at the live action, but that was Taylor, number 3. Watch his pass, though. It's almost like Tanner McCollin just threw it to a spot right there, and going up and getting it was Taylor.
Really nice. Look at this view. Look at this view.
Ground level right there.
Bam, nice job, nice job.
And Alverson, John, in to kick it. Kick is up, and he's got plenty of leg, and it's good. We've got ourselves a ball game with 10 minutes, 23 seconds to play. It is Franklin County 35, East Jessamine 28. We'll be back on the Mingua Beef Jerky High School Football Game of the Week. Hi, this is Gary Ball for Crown Trophy of Lexington. Crown Trophy offers youth sports awards, corporate awards. They offer signs and a full line of promotional products. They're located at 2680 Wilhite Drive on the corner of Nicholasville, New Circle Road, just behind Starbucks. Stop by and pick up your copy of our 85-page catalog. Crown Trophy is nationally known, but locally owned with 150 stores nationwide. Crown Trophy, the official provider of plaques for the Scholastic Ball Report and PrepSpin.
I'm not getting any scores.
Back, it's 35-28, so you got back deep. Ferrier and Hurst back deep. Waiting for this kick coming from Alverson. And he's going to kick it down the middle. And fair catch called at the, did he call a fair catch? I guess he did because they give it to him at the 31-yard line.
I guess so.
So Franklin County will have it at the 31. 35-28, the Flyers lead here in the fourth quarter with 10 minutes and 23 seconds to go in this football game. And, boy, we got a good one here tonight at the visitjessamine.com Bowl coming up, Bourbon County and West Jessamine. Yes, sir, Mr. Warfield.
No, this is a great game.
Everybody's got their opinions, William.
That's right.
We value them, but we can only pick one place to be. And quarterback keeps it, Broyles, and he's up near the 40-yard line. And
he's quite an athlete, Gary.
Tackle was made by DJ Jones and Leonard. 20-0. Scott County leading Great Crossing with 5 minutes to go in the first. That's the first quarter score, 20-0. And we thought, Coach, that Great Crossing under, of course, your good friend Paul Raines would eventually be good, but I don't think this year.
No. They don't have a lot of strength in positions. He hasn't had them in the weight room long enough. We have block and below the waist here, Gary.
So that'll move them back.
Nice gain too by the quarterback, and then we have to go back 15 yards.
Lexington Catholic tied with Pulaski County, 14 all in the second quarter.
Pulaski's developed their program.
Yeah, they have a really good receiver down there. Jake, I forgot his name, but he's going to break some records.
They got a really good coach, too.
Yes, they do. Johnny Hines.
Yeah.
Sounds like French fried taters. Broyles fakes it to Lester, tucks it up, and hit and slammed down hard there by Seeger.
He's getting his yardage.
Cameron Seeger. He's been on a couple stops tonight. He's a really good linebacker, Coach, and they marked that at the 23. It'll be second down. And let's call it about 17, 18 yards with 9:44 to play.
Well, let's see if they can answer too. Now they're in second and long, but they're a team built to make yardage when it's second and long.
They look for Fred Ferrier II in a lot of these situations.
I'd look for the deuce
and
every play.
They're looking at that direction, and he breaks a tackle, sets and throws.
Nice.
It's caught up to the 33 and tackled right there on a good tackle on the catch, and the catch was made by Zach Claudio.
That's third and manageable now.
Yeah, third manageable.
Not bad. That's cool. Third and 10 rather than third and about what, 8, 9?
9:06 to play.
They can do that.
9 minutes plus, third down and 8 for Franklin County. East needs a stop here, Coach, to tie this game up possibly, and Franklin needs to move the chains here to keep it going here with under 9 minutes to play.
Okay, now, East is in their cover 4 shell, it looks like. Favoring the short side of the field. That's kind of interesting. They're putting a
trip set to the near.
Whoa.
Single receiver out to the top for Nick Broyles.
Yeah, with one-on-one coverage.
Junior
too.
quarterback back in the pocket, getting pressure, and he throws it. There's a flag down as he gets it to Lester. He is short of the first down up to the 38, 39-yard line.
Late hit on the quarterback.
Yeah, but there is a flag down.
Let's take a look at that again. It looks like it might have been a late hit on the quarterback. Maybe not. He moved the flag all the way up there. Officials walk around too much. Come on, guys, jog. Got a holding call?
Holding. Yeah, he's going to say holding. Holding against Franklin County. They did not get the first down. He's about 2 or 3 yards shy, so they can force a punt here if they don't take the penalty. But if they take the penalty, it'd be 3rd and long, Coach.
Yeah, you almost want to take the penalty. I know you're taking a chance, but they're going to punt.
So they'll punt the ball, and so East Jessamine does their job defensively. They get the ball back here with 8:26 to go in the ball game. They're down by a touchdown, 35-28.
Well, I missed that one. I thought it was a late hit on the quarterback.
And you see what a good athlete that the quarterback is, because Turner McCollins dropping back to receive the punt. Franklin punts. Oh, it's a short punt. Wobbly, and it was partially blocked, and it takes a bounce back to the 44-yard line, so East will only have 44 yards to go. And we're going to take a look at that again, William, on replay and see who got a piece of that one for East Jessamine. Somebody got a piece of that one.
I think the big boys look like they're getting a little tired out there now.
Here's the replay. So he's a deep drop punter, isn't he? And no, I don't think anybody got it. It was just a wobbly, bad punt.
Right, but there was pressure, and I think the pressure
got to him.
Bit. Yeah.
So East Jessamine takes over at the 43-yard line. They give it around the left side to Valdon Miles.
Got caught from behind. 59.
About 3 yards, maybe 2. Who got him, 59?
59 got him from behind. Ethan Hogan.
So Hogan with the tackle. 2nd and 8. Clock running, Coach. 7:45 and counting here in this football game. 35-28. If East scores here, we're tied. And Franklin trying to hold him out of the end zone.
Unless they go for 2.
Had that happen last year in a playoff game. Yeah. There's Dylan Moore. Handoff right side. Cuts it back inside down to the 33. And he's got the first down, Coach.
They found something now, didn't they? They found a way to use him. Awesome.
So Dylan Moore, pickup of 9. And a first down for the Jags at the 33 of Franklin County. East Jessamine Jags trying to tie this game up. They give it back to Dylan Moore. He bounces and hit outside and chased out.
A little better that time.
Looked like Phelps chased him out, and Madison stops the clock, Coach. What is that? You can probably see the scoreboard. You better than I can down here to the right. 7:15.
Baby.
Yeah, I'm blocked by the goalpost. (35-28). Franklin County, 2nd down and along 13 at the 36 for the East Jessamine County Jaguars. Their green uniforms. Quarterback and
timeout.
Turner McCollin has timeout called by Franklin County.
It's a crucial play now. 2nd and long. They don't like to be behind the sticks like this, Gary, so this is a crucial play call here. My contact just said that Lafayette got killed by Johnson Central.
Well,
I don't know. He didn't give me
the score.
It must have been bad, though. So
I'll see the Kentucky High School Athletic Association, see if they got any scores on their scoreboard.
You know, one of the teams that's really impressed me lately in Northern Kentucky is Simon Kenton. They used to be weak, but they're a very strong football
Yeah, they were playing a Lexington team tonight, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, I thought they were playing
Henry Clay,
Henry Clay, yeah.
Henry Clay a little bit later. So a timeout was called, Coach. You got a 2nd down for, I tell you, East Turner McCollin, when he has needed a big play in this game, he's come up with some runs. He had a 58-yard TD on one series and had a 40-yard run on the very first play from scrimmage.
Yeah, he's quite an athlete.
He's over 100 yards.
Good leader, ball control guy. They're using Dylan Moore at the slot now, using him as a receiver and a runner.
McCollin, quick toss
Turn
to
upfield,
Taylor.
turn upfield.
Taylor trying to get upfield, and he does, and gets some yards, but let's see where he gets to, Coach. So Ferrier came over to push him out of bounds, and
he's getting pinned against the sideline.
Yeah, that was not Taylor. That was Valdon Miles. Very difficult to see the East Jessamine numbers, so we hope they wear white numbers next time we see them. 3rd down and long.
I would say you put the ball in the hands of your quarterback and let him do his thing here.
Turner McCollin, bootleg, rolls to the right, sets up and breaks a tackle, and then running down inside to the 29-yard line were to be 4th down and about 5 or 6.
Whoa, boy, I tell you what. I thought he was pinned back in the backfield. Watch him break the tackle. Boom, watch him go.
Who was that making that tackle there? We don't know.
I don't know.
6 minutes and 39 seconds to play. 35-28, 4th down and 6. East is going to talk about it. Timeout.
This is big. This is really big here. It's a long, that's more than 6, right? Maybe
it's about 6.
6 or 7, yeah. This is a tough way because they're back in the football game. They get a score here, or even get a 1st down. You know, I wouldn't surprise they drive the ball down the field with maybe a minute left to go in the game. Go for 2. Go for the win. What the heck?
Well, we saw that last year in the Douglas Scott County game.
Yeah.
Scott County, last we heard, was leading Great Crossing 20-0 in the first quarter. I think Lexington Catholic, I heard William just say, took the lead on Pulaski 21-14.
Yeah. I figured that would be a good game. That's 2 really good programs.
Yeah. Look at that shot.
Beautiful.
Good crowd here tonight at East Jess.
Absolutely.
Beautiful night to start high school football.
All right, here we go. This is big right here.
4th down. McCollin fakes. He's going to tuck it. He fumbles the football, and it's going to be recovered by Franklin County. First mistake McCollin has made tonight. It's a big one.
Let's run that back. Let's take a look at this. Now watch him how he holds the football. Boom, he's holding it. He's running with the ball in front of him. Oh, yeah, the guy from behind punched it out, Gary. That guy right there. Nice job.
Yep, and it might have been Tariq Lester on the recovery.
I think it was on the recovery, but the guy behind him trailed him and punched the ball out.
So Franklin County will take over, up 35-28.
Let the quarterback.
Nick Broyles back to his right, twins to both sides. High snap, gives it to Tariq Lester, and he is hit immediately in the backfield.
Good defense.
Big time hit put on by Fraley.
77, he's a big dude.
Yeah. He didn't get anything because big 77 goes 6'6", 260. He's a junior.
Oh, my goodness. Another penalty.
That was a late hit. I saw that. The East Jessamine player hit him as he was down, and that was a late hit, Coach.
Well, not Fraley, though.
No, it wasn't Fraley.
Somebody else came in there, wrapped him up.
That moves the ball way up to the 42 and a 1st down for Franklin County. Broyles. Splitting out to the near side is Fred Ferrier II. And Zach Claudio, inside handoff, last up to the 45 and hit, slammed down.
Yeah.
And big hit put on by Darley, number 11.
Yep, came in there.
Pickup of 3.
You know what? Those last 2 snaps were high, real high. They better be real careful, yo. Don't let's not have an exchange problem.
2nd down and 7 at the 45. 5 minutes and 35 seconds to go in the game. 35-28, Franklin County on top. Leading East Jessamine, West and Bourbon County right after this one. Pass to the near side, and it's caught up to the midfield to the 45 and tackled right there. And that's going to be number 6, Braden Tracy, who had the first touchdown catch of the ball game.
You see what Braden Tracy did there? He could have ran out of bounds. He didn't. He cut his steps down, went down on the knee there when he got tackled.
And got up a little gimpy, too.
Well, he didn't want to get out of bounds.
Look at him. He's walking a little gingerly there.
I wouldn't trust it. I wouldn't trust it. He's faking because that sucker can run. He's going to try to get away
At the 44-yard line, Nick Broyles wanting to draw East off, and they don't go for it.
One-on-one. Man, I'd be nervous on the backside of him.
Tariq Lester's in the backfield to the left of the quarterback, Nick Broyles. 4-man front, looking to pass. Throws it incomplete. And the intended receiver was Zach Claudio, and he's like, what? I was supposed to be looking for the ball? What's going on?
Well, Zach ran a bubble screen, and the quarterback threw a hit screen or quick screen. And so the ball wasn't anywhere near. That ball could have been picked off for a touchdown.
Yes.
Man, that was close. Woo!
4:45 to go.
And you don't want to stop the clock either.
That stops it.
You don't want those incompletions here.
2nd down and 10 to 44. Broyles sends Ferry in motion. Gives it to him on the end around. He is going to the 40-yard line, down to the 36-yard line, a couple of yards short of that first down. It'll be 3rd and about 2, maybe 3. Fred Ferrier, the 2nd, went in motion, got the ball from the quarterback, Nick Broyles, and took it down to the 37.
The Deuce gets a handoff. He runs to the sideline, but before he gets there, he squares his shoulders and gets upfield. He's a good runner.
Snap to Broyles, fakes now, cuts it back inside, and he gets a first down. Broyles still going, and he all the way down to the 31-yard line. Nick Broyles, boy, I tell you, that's why he gained 1,113 yards rushing last year and 13 rushing touchdowns. He already has a TD rushing in this game.
He's fast and he's strong. He's a leader. East Jessamine doesn't have any timeouts, Gary. They're out of timeouts.
Three minutes and 50 seconds to go in this football game. Broyles, he'll run as much time as he can. Motion to the near side. Ferrier gives left side Lester. Hit and bounces off of it down to the 27-yard line. He was hit in the backfield. Bounced off that and got 5 yards. That was a tremendous run there.
Very good run, and again, he stayed in bounds. He wasn't going to let them knock him out of bounds. Nice job. This is a good football team, this Franklin County
well
team.
Coached.
Very well.
Both teams are very well coached.
Yeah.
Mike Bowling's done a great job with this East team.
Running that two-back backfield back there. Pistol formation. Oh, he's under center. Never mind.
Ferrier in motion. Give to the 2nd man and going for the football, and he's going to drive down to the 20, 21 and a half, just shy of the first down.
I'll tell you what, there's some monsters on this East Jessamine team. 75.
How big is he?
Michael Webb, 6'1", 313.
313.
The blocker tried to.
We already talked about Fraley, 6'6", 260.
Yeah, whoa, I'm telling you.
2:30 to go in this game, and it's 3rd and less than a yard.
Michael Webb is cleaning up in there.
Ferrier to 2nd and more. There was movement in the backfield.
Yeah, it was.
And the quarterback kept the ball and went forward. I don't know if he got the first down, but there was definitely movement before the ball was snapped. There should have been
I didn't see a flag, though.
Should have been a flag on the motion guy,
so, yeah.
but it wasn't called. first down, I think.
It's close.
Yep, first down. So they moved to chains, and you know what? They're going to chew this clock up here. And
yeah, no timeouts for Jessamine. They need one. They can run one play and then run the clock out. Why take any chances?
Just going to let that clock run down. What a ball game to open up the 2019 season on the Mingua Beef Jerky Game of the Week. 35-28. Doesn't get much closer in this one, Coach.
Oh, it's awesome. Great game.
Minute 52 to go. Nick Broyles has Furrier the second out to the near. Gives it to Lesser, left side. Stays in bounds and bulls his way down to the 13-yard line. I tell you what, I'm like you, Coach. That young man stays in bounds.
According to my contact, Lafayette got beat by Johnson Central 42-12.
42-12. Johnson Central's a really good ball club.
Yeah.
We picked the right game. Last we heard, Scott County was up big on Gray Crossing.
Coach Raines, he'll get him together. It might take a while, but he'll get him together. He knows how to coach football.
Yes, he does. Down to minute 9 to go in this one. 35-28 Franklin County. And they've got the ball. Second down and about 3. Broyles lets the clock run down. He's going to tuck it himself. He's to the 10. Down to the 6-yard line. First and goal it'll be. And they'll, of course, move the chains and then start that clock, Coach. And this game's is pretty much over.
You know what? Put your knee down. Run victory here. Put your knee down. You don't need this score. Nobody's going to give you extra points for another score here, and you can always get somebody hurt. Just go ahead and that's what they're going to do. See, I like this.
Yeah, well coached.
Well, yeah, they're well coached, and they're good people.
39 seconds to play. Broyles takes a snap, goes down, touches his knee, and victory formation. And Franklin County with no timeouts, East Jessamine. But what an effort by the Jaguars. They came in here and played a well of a ball game against a good Franklin County football team that's going to win a lot of football games this year. 35-28 Franklin County. And I tell you what, Nick Broyles is for real, the quarterback, and so is Fred Furrier the second.
The deuce is definitely going to be loose all year, I'm telling you. And you're right about East Jessamine. One thing I'll tell you about them, they are tough.
Yeah.
They will hit you. They will knock your socks off.
And they will definitely do that. And it's over. The clock winds down 35-28. Great win for Franklin County over a good East team by a touchdown. Great ball game. We'll also have coming up West Jessamine and Bourbon County here on PrepSpin.com. And William, we done? We're going to sign off? Okay, 35-28, Franklin County wins it. That's it for the Mingua Beef Jerky. First game won by Franklin County over East Jessamine. That does it for Mike Meehan. And for William Moorfield, King of Stream, Gary Ball will be back with West Jessamine, Bourbon County in about 30 minutes.
Gratitude for the help that these individuals and their organizations have provided over the years that has produced this facility and the field that we are lucky enough to be using today.